You are my dad. You're my dad. Woogie, woogie, woogie.
First time you've had balls in your face, Waka. Not anymore. Come on, it'll be like old times with Uncle Rick. It'll be like old times with Uncle Rick.
Two robe streams in 1 week. Yeah, that's right. Felicitations, my family of fledglings. And hello, Ghost. It's so good to unsee you. Welcome to another night, day, time zone with yours truly, D. We're here to play more Myst games. We've beaten Myst 1. We have beaten Myst 2. And last week we began Myst 3. And it's a vibe. I super like the lore on this one. It's way back into the main family. Very it's like a broader story about peoples who can write reality out of books. You just take some pages, write them just so, and you create an actual living, breathing world that you can then enter. It's kind of, if you love books, then you would love the idea behind this, that you could, write worlds into existence, literally with your magics. But it's also a very private, personal story about this family who has problems with one another, and the ways that they interact with the peoples that they've created from these books. And this story so far seems to be about a person who feels like a person who is written into existence via one of these books, and he feels like his peoples were abandoned by the author, and he's mad. And the author happens to be our main protagonist that we've known all the way back to Mist 1. So interesting. Have you ever created something and then left it abandoned? If it had a voice, would it call out to you in anger and frustration that you left it alone for so long? Perhaps. All right, we're gonna dive into the game. Today, by the way, Blood Moon Menagerie had its first market day in a while. There's hiatus for the start of the new year, I guess, logistics and getting things back up and running again. And yeah, got to show off a bunch of new earrings to the locals in our area. If you want to get your hands on some sweet earrings, Blood Moon Menagerie is on Instagram, all one word, instagram.com/Blood Moon Menagerie. And I'm looking to get a new piece from the Streamer of Oz. If this bar fills up, I will replace this piece, which this is not from her. This is just something I got for cheap. Hey, Troa, welcome on in. How are we doing? How's the weekend treating ya? Akumu, hello, hi. I approach and let out a howl to the moon, calling out to the ghost pack. I love it. Hey, Akumu, your VIP status. If you want to set up a greeting that plays every time you have your first chat, you're eligible. Troa, also be deliberating these things. What you want for welcome message. You guys both also have an exclamation point command awaiting you too. Those can be all sorts of things, audio, visual, messing with the stream in some sort of way. Like, you name it, we'll work it out. We'll try to make something happen. You can, the sky's the limit, kind of. And if I can't make what you want happen, I can try to get as close as possible. So that's a thing that awaits you. Sam, what's going on? That earring gives Lost Boys vibes. 100%. It's basically when people ask me, you know, what's kind of, you know, where are you coming from with that? Some people wonder, because stuff that comes out of my mouth, people often wonder, like, there's like a crucifix there. I'm kind of confused. Are you also religious? I'm like, oh yeah, that crucifix is really more of like a, yeah, Lost Boys, Vampire Hunter D, Simon Belmont, Vampire the Masquerade. It's like somewhere in that vein. I don't think we live in a world where a crucifix has a singular religious meaning anymore, especially not since the vampiric lore took it and made it fun. That's definitely where I got my pull to want to wear something like that. I mean, it's a Roman torture device at its core. That's what I wear it for. Troy says my hands don't look like I'm wearing Disney character gloves. Congrats. I'm so confused right now. Were they turning white? I get excited about the weirdest things. If it's exciting for you, I'm happy. I've been tinkering a welcome message. Great. Excellent. Fantastic. This just came to my mind out of nowhere. You could send it to me in a DM and I will program it into StreamBot. I might have some time tomorrow, maybe. I might have time to work on StreamerBot. I do also have to prepare for the Thursday stream because we just beat Mother. If anybody has ever wanted to see Mother on the Famicom, and literally every streamer and content creator you know has tried a Let's Play and said, you know what? I played like 2 to 4 hours of this game and I don't like it. It's hard. It's grueling. It's backbreaking. I don't want to play Mother. I just want to skip to Mother 2 because that's the one where everybody knows Ness from Smash Brothers, and it's fun and it's newer. It's Super Famicom, so it's prettier. I don't want to play Mother. I played all through the entire game. Mother, we beat it. We beat it last Thursday, and we're going to move on to Mother 2 next Thursday. So check out the whole playlist is I'm still curating videos into it, but you can find every video either in the playlist or in the live tab of my YouTube channel, youtube.com/DamienHolme. Even long after they're removed from Twitch, you'll still see them on YouTube. So boom, they will be there perpetually. Go check out Mother and see how it ended. Extremely swollen feet and throat too, hence the pharmacy weekend. Oh, you said you were under the weather, but I didn't know quite the nature. That's crazy. I'm really happy you don't look like you're wearing Disney gloves either. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, please feel better. Akuma says I need to figure out a sound bite though. I want them to work together some. Cool. Yeah. We'll work it out. Anything you can fathom, I can probably make it happen, even if it requires a little bit of internet handiwork. We'll make it work. All right, we're gonna hop into it's playing. Why don't I hear it? Why did I not hear? Oh, it disappeared. Damn, I moved too slow. Did it play for you guys? Okay, good. As long as it's playing for you. OBS can be wonky at times and in not letting me hear some of the stuff I want to hear. I always want to hear that intro. It's so good. Welcome, Nico. Last night was so fun. All I really want to do is finish my Megalopolis project. I have so much still to do. I know I kind of framed a lot of it really fast between yesterday and the previous Friday. I got like a lot of progress in just 1 week's time. But all I want to do is keep working on it. Can't stop thinking about it. I was hanging out with my sister today, and I was just telling her about what I'm building, and I must have sounded unhinged. She hasn't played games. She has no idea what Enshrouded is. I'm so dumb. I just figured out the building bit. Nice. I hope it's fun for you. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The engine's got some idiosyncrasies that are a little challenging, especially with camera angle and your distance of your character to the things. And I feel like the character gets in the way often. But you know, it's a work in progress. All right, we are popping into Myst. Let's do this. Hello? Are you here, game? There's the game. Wow, that really lagged. Hi, Myst 3 Exile. We're going to load on in. What the? WTF Voltaic. That's where we left off. Was what am I even doing here? All right, we're back at the entrance of Voltaic. We got that thing moving, and I'm trying to figure out where to go next. I want to say, so I've unlocked 3 books from the main lobby area, the testing age or whatever it's called. We're out on the hunt for this guy who was written into existence by Atris, as far as I know. This is how, and he feels like Atris is just a bad author. He created this world, and then he just let everybody go through calamities, as sort of like an abandoning god sort of person. But then the guy, his name is Saavedro. Saavedro found a way out of his age and is now like wreaking havoc on Atris. He's taking down a god. He's trying to punish him for his lack of doing benevolent things that a god would do, even though he's really just an author with magic powers, I guess. So we're gonna... Oh, it's so weird how this lumpy terrain feels like Enshrouded. And this is like a 2001 game, so that really speaks highly of this terrain. But it also speaks highly of, like, these are all pre-rendered images, whereas Enshrouded, you can literally, like, pick apart this land and it'll deform under your pickaxe. So the difference between, like, how they're actually formed is pretty crazy, too. Oh, yeah. Okay. So our mission is to go through the 3 ages, try to hunt down and learn the story of Saavedro, and hopefully try to stop him from hurting Atris in some way. And this is the age that a lot of people say they like the least, or they actually hate this age. One person said they love Voltaic, and yeah, seems to be like a hydroelectric level in sort of a Grand Canyon-y sort of place. And there's a lot of there's some most of this game, let me rephrase, most of this series is Easter egg hunts. They hide things, so you gotta like click in spots. Some of them feel random, some of them make logical sense, but they only make logical sense after you've discovered. Like, you're just sort of like clicking, plotting around, trying to open things, trying to hunt around, trying to figure something out, and you click something you didn't think was going to work, and it worked, and then it dawns on you why it works. So in other words, the logic of this game is not self-evident. The puzzles are not self-evident half the time. So you get into the game, you think this is a famous puzzle game franchise, when it's really a hide and seek game with information and clues and puzzles and that sort of stuff. It's all sort of secretive and sneaky. So you have to do a lot of, people will say exploration, but I don't think exploration's quite right. It's really like guesswork. There's a lot of guesswork. Like, oh, is this thing interactive? It doesn't look interactive. Oh, it was a lever. In this case, these aren't. You know, I'm clicking on stuff up above me or on the side here just to kind of see if anything's interactive in front of me. Oh, can you actually click on the sign and maneuver things? Can you turn this on and off by clicking this? I don't know. It looks like a projection onto brick, but maybe it's not. Maybe these things are projectors. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's actually a touchscreen. I don't know. And a lot of the game, a lot of all the mists so far that I played, 2 and 1, and then a little bit of this one, that you really do have to just click. And you have to also click and hold, because some of the puzzles are solved by clicks and holds. And there's nothing in the manuals, there's nothing in the gameplay that tells or shows you that these are functions of the game. So it's really a lot of just, you get frustrated, and when you get frustrated, you start to lash, or at least I do. So just lash out, and I just try a bunch of stuff. I don't know, let me try this, let me try that, let me try this. I'm confused, I'm lost, and I'm just gonna click on everything, and then you click on the right thing, and you're like, oh, that's a path. Oh, there's a secret way over here. Or, oh, yeah, when you close this, it opens this. Weird stuff like that. So I appreciate the puzzles. They're mostly pretty well crafted. I appreciate the lore a ton. Lore, 10 out of 10. Puzzles, like 7 of 10. Maybe 8 of 10. Better than a lot of other puzzle games I've played. And I'm not a big puzzler, but better than the ones I've played. But the overall, like, walking through of the game is maybe like a 3.5 out of 10. Because there's a lot of, they put gates in your way by hiding stuff. This game hides things, and they don't tell you, and people forget when they go, oh, I loved Myst. They don't tell you it's a game where you have to just like hunt. It's no different than Donkey Kong Country trying to get a full clear of bananas. How do you get them? Search everything, touch every corner, try things you wouldn't normally try. Just push the boundaries of the game until you find something that clicks. And the Myst games are like that too. And that part I feel is weak. And unfortunately, that's the majority of the game. The lore is kind of spread out between long points of hunts, and the puzzles are solved via the hunting mechanic. So that would be my only frustration about everything. But by and large, it's one of those things like a porn movie with a lot of like long bad acting scenes. You just sit through those until you get to the action. Yeah, I'm actually using that as a reference. And this game's kind of like that. You go through a lot of like, well, just let me click on these raptors. Let me click over here. Let me click over here. Let me click on this. Let me click this. Let me try this. Let me click. Can I click on one of the stones? Can I climb up there and click on something up there? Is this thing clickable? Just everything. And you do that for a long while. And then you get lore and you're like, oh God, thank God it's lore. And then it like rekindles your battery for more pointless point and click. It's pointless and click. Sam, what's going on? Are we finding pages? We found some Saavedra pages here already, so we're learning a little bit more about his story. Now we're trying to get this to work. This is the hydroelectric turbine that's spinning out over here, and then we're gonna need to send it some places. So I got to figure out what we're doing with these places there. Yeah. Gray, how's it going? I think people forget how old this game is, but it was a pioneer in this genre. Also, the lore is great for sure. I grew up with the first few of these series. It's true. Like, it's partly why it is so rough is because it was trying stuff that other people were not doing, which was a very lore-heavy puzzle game. Were there puzzle games before this? Sure. They were like, you know, solve the riddle, or put the pieces together, or find all the clues, or whatever. It was, or math puzzles, or putting shapes together. You know, it was all like not very highly integrated into a story. And these puzzles in the Myst games are all lore based, so you never feel like you're doing puzzles for puzzle's sake. The first one a little bit, actually. On Myst Island specifically, it did just feel like a collection of some puzzle ideas randomly thrown together on one island with no cohesion, like no thematics between them. Myst felt athematic, whereas Riven felt highly thematic, but also Riven took away the I'm going to travel to different ages and solve puzzles in different places too. Riven only had like a little hiccup here and a little hiccup there of other ages, whereas Myst was like travel to other ages and explore. I think they heard that from the community, so here in Myst 3 we're in one of 3 ages. They're like, all right guys, we'll bring back the travel through a book, and you'll explore a lot of other ages. We get you didn't like to be stuck in just Riven for 95% of that game. Sam says it's supposed to be a joy walking around and looking at everything and interacting with it. And it isn't unjoyful. Like, for me anyways, this world's a little dry and canyony, so it's like maybe not my favorite. But the worlds are well crafted, and even looking at it from 2024 eyes, it's cool. They've designed a lot of cool things. I can be a little bit harsh on the designers. Riven had 2 vehicles in it, a tram system and an underwater submersible system, and they do the same thing. They travel on a track. They also both spin 180 and travel reverse down the same track, which makes them unique from trains. And while I didn't look at them from a 2024 graphics standard, like, oh, the graphics on this are so lame, like it's so poorly rendered. Oh, I thought it was a very pretty game. You know, it's an artful game. But they, from a design standpoint, those 2 vehicles, both designed by ostensibly the same people, same guy, again, who's like putting all the technology into Riven, they should have had the same control schematic. The submersible has an extra couple of functions, I think, than the tram does, but then the things that they have in common, they're not structurally like the same kind of levers and switches, and that's just like really stupid, like bad design work. So the dev team dropped the ball in some cases where I thought it could have been a more cohesive, more lore-driven experience than it was. But I only make the harder criticisms of those parts of the game and not the agedness of it. The agedness is fine to me, really. I do believe Riven is getting a remake update on Steam. Oh yeah, I've heard about it. I was tempted to wait, but then I wasn't sure what I was going to play next because everybody was really gung-ho about us starting the Myst series and playing through all of them. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's do that. And then I learned about Riven. I was like, you know what? It's fine. We're going to play old school Riven. We did play the remake of Myst, the real Myst Masterpiece Edition, and I thought it was great. And it was my first time playing it, and I did a remake as opposed to, you know, trying it the old school way. But I really enjoyed the experience that way. I'm glad I didn't play the OG. And when I went to Riven, it did feel a little bit of a backward step, but it was still, it was fine. And then this game's kind of like in between the two because I don't get free walking, but I do get free camera movement where I'm standing still. So, this is kind of like it's bringing me halfway to real Myst. All right, so we've got this thing moving, and that's all that we've really done. We did that, and we also did some puzzles in these like lava rooms, which we've now opened. So these are no, these are openable. I super unlocked that. Did I not save? Did I not save at the end of my last stream? Well, it's not a big deal if I didn't, but I super thought I did. There's another way there. This is how we learned how to get there, which is super not easy to see that you can do this. Is it this way? Yeah, it was. And then across this pipe, which super doesn't look traversable, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Then we were in here, and then that went dark, and we went down there. No, there. I'm moving too fast for my own good. And then we unlocked this. This should be open. This should just stay open. Thank you. I super feel like we did all this, right? I hate this device. This is dumb, in my opinion. This is dumb. All right, when we go down here, we go out of here. And did we turn this thing on officially? Now I'm unsure. Now I'm nervous. You go over that way. Let's skip some cutscenes, can we? Then what? This? That brings me up. It's not. Whoa, 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 wow. Flashburn Central, thanks. Not quite what I wanted. Bring this back to the other side. Oh, that's not what I want to do, is it? Whoa, lava's all going down again. There's a way up there. I just don't remember what I did. And I don't remember if this is actually... I'm going the right way. Put you back on the other side. Is there a more up? There's a more up. That's what it is. Then we go over here. What does this do? Did I change what I needed to change? Yeah, there's something chugging now. There is a chugging. Can we go back down? Oh, crap. More down? Up? Right. Okay. So I feel like I didn't save. But we hear the chugging now, right? Chug, chug, chug. So we follow the chug. I think. Where would the chug be? Can we go back this way? We can. I must have not have saved. I must not have. Decam, welcome on in. How's it going? First time Myst Exiler at your service. We are on Voltaic, which a lot of people have reported they do not like. I'm not upset with this age, but I get it. It's like dry and a lot of like electrical power puzzles. You kind of got to learn some things about routing power and water. Oh, I hear something from up here now. I hear a chug. It's happening. Is this thing powered now? We could try that. There's like a lift over there. If I can get there, then I can get to new places, perhaps. Oh, it's all quiet back here, though. Wait, what's that? Have I been down here? Is this new? Oh, no. That's, I skipped that somehow? Am I hearing new sounds? What the what? The vent is going now? Yeah, something's going. Kitty says, gotta remember older games don't usually have autosave. I remember that. I think it's just I get so tired at the end of my streams and I'm busy like trying to raid somebody and managing too many things that I sometimes forget to save. It's only really hurt me like once really, really badly. I got through 4 hours of some like old retro game and didn't save at the end of it. And I was like, oh man, so much grinding to get back there again. The music's cool. The musical score for this game is also quite fantastic. Hi, good luck. I like Voltaic. Okay, that's two. Two people say they like Voltaic. Almost everybody I've heard says nope, they do not like. Okay, so I hear like buzz. Does that mean this goes? No. Okay, so buzzing away is fine, but doesn't seem to do a thing. Oh, what about you? Also nothing. Okay, we'll climb back up to the venting system where we made the sound happen. And yeah, I'm hearing it up here. To be fair, I like this whole game. Oh, okay, cool. Would you call this maybe your favorite of the mists, or is it another one? Okay, so that is fine. That's that way. That's going. I wonder if we need to go up there. Can we go even higher? Maybe I quit out on this room too soon. I don't want to be at that window, thanks. Can you take me higher? How do we... down? Go across. Up. Down. Go higher up. Across. Down. No, no, no. Oh, back again. Stay that way. And down. Oh, there's no more down. That really is the highest you can go in this room. Feel like there should be something else. Way through that way. Why can you see into the darkness over there? Why does this kind of look like a door or something? I feel like oh, this is the door that like lets lava in. You probably don't want to go through that door actually. Can we raise this one and still get out, or is that not kosher? You definitely cannot get out if there's lava in here. Got it. That must be Saavedra and his wife. Yeah, right there. Oh, those poor people, right? Our tapestry of how Atris treated us. You've abandoned us in your beautiful flying ships, laughing and drinking wine while we burn. While our people are toasted. Okay, I messed around with that room enough. So coming up here. Oh, you can mess with things up here, right. I forgot there's, for some reason, kind of forgot that you can also control things from Nya. Which must do something. I wish I could get like literally any other angle on that room, because seeing it from here is dubious. Also, this doesn't let you go across, which is kind of weird. I think this was just how we got into the room, though. I don't think there's anything else this control scheme does. So if we try to go up more, nothing. Go down. It's just a toggle between two states. Got it. So it was red before, and we turned it so that it was not red. Okay, so doesn't seem to be more going on there, but the sound is here. Can we climb this? Can we climb this? Are we Oh, damn. I thought maybe we'd be climbing up even higher. I don't know where you can walk, so, you know, I'm just trying everything. So I'm hearing it still. I think you want that hot air blowing. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, the hot air blowing. Did I turn it back to cold? Oh, I don't even remember. I'm so good at paying attention to these games. Whoops. I'm also clicking a little bit too fast. That's my own fault. Right. Cool. Hot and blowing. Hot and blowing. Let's go back to the ducts. Alright, it's making the sound. It's coming all the way back here. It's going into somewhere. It's kind of nebulous where it's going. You coming into this? Okay, it's too quiet in here. No, there's something. This thing's making a sound. Oh, steam's coming out. Oh, neat. That's new, actually. That is new. Wait, where'd it go? I could see it from up above, yeah? From up here, you could see steam here. Can we affect these at all? It's looking like the 4 valves from above have steam, and then you come down here and it's like the same valves, and here they don't have steam. And also, how did you see them so well from all the way up this whole ladder? A little bit confusing. That's fine. That's fine. So we want, I don't know, probably to bust this thing. Yeah, let's bust this open. I think we actually want the line. So it's just a additive and subtractive. How many things? I don't think that's right. That's going to get too close to the line, and I bet neither of these is just going to add a sliver. So I need to figure out which ones get added and which ones don't. That one's also not big enough. Yeah, even the first Myst game had game glitches like that for me. I'm way more forgiving about that kind of stuff. Wait, hello? Oh. Okay. Fine. I don't know why you're broken. I don't know how to fix you. Well, that's too much. Yep, that's too much. Let's take this one out. Maybe just these two. Oh, that's too little. That's too little. Okay. Well, we probably need this one. So what is your secret? Can I move one block over? Literally no. Doesn't look like there's anything interactive that separates it from the others or is engaged in any sort of way that would make that work. I'm guessing if I unlock the right amount, this works. So right now it does not. Do we need more of you? Whoa! Whoa! Hi. Oh, bye. What do we do? What was that? Did we change your pressures? Because we just released a bunch of steam. I'm seeing probably not. Can we skip? I want to watch these things spin the whole way. I guess there's no skipping that. A lot of animations you can skip by hitting escape. Nope. 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 It's not whatever this thing is. But even then, like, what is this? And why did it just do a big release? And how do I get over there? Can I walk on this? Go grab it? Literally no. If you hear a bunch of like whoosh, 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 that's me like clicking a bunch of random bullshit because it actually works in this game. When you get really frustrated and you can't quite guess what it is that they're going for, and everybody who's watching the stream's like, oh, I remember, and it's not hard to... It's a super easy puzzle, but it's only easy because they remember the solution. Then I get clicky, and sometimes it solves things for me. Okay, not in this case, though. There's something... Maybe... There are certain valves that would make this not work. I'm gonna turn off these. And just this one? Literally nah. Okay. What is this supposed to do anyway? It feels like some sort of a conveyance, but it also feels like stuck. Or some... Oh, maybe it's not a conveyance. It just sounds like a train. But it's plugged into this pipe, which means couldn't possibly move on its own. It goes way up there, and I don't know where the front of it is supposed to do, and then it goes underneath or adjacent to that thing in some kind of a way. Why won't this one turn all the way? Okay. Maybe just need a different perspective. See that cool thing? I want to ride this dirigible, but probably involves opening this as an iris, which probably involves some sort of power grid that we don't have engaged for it. All of these spires, or all these wires coming off of it feel like they're connective in some way to maybe pulling it back. Maybe not. Maybe they're just supportive. Looks like another boat thing down there. Are you powered yet? Suppose it would make a sound or something if it were. There's these paths down there. I see them, and I want to get down there. But let's just double check, because we did solve another thing. I want to see if the OSHA handbook over here says that we solved 2 things. Yeah? No. Damn. I was like, I hear wind. I hear water and wind. Doesn't that mean I get something for it? I don't want to turn that. That closes the water part off. I feel like I solved 2 puzzles. Maybe the wind is not correctly doing what it's supposed to do, or this thing might light up. In which case, you just go through this way. That's definitely doing a thing. This is like a dead end, right? It's so hard to see. It's got to be even darker on stream than it is on my screen. They say when you use OBS that screen ends up being even darker for audience than it does for you. Something to keep in mind if you're a streamer. But I couldn't get the visuals to be much brighter than this. Okay. Literally no way to get up this pipe. It's fine. And this puzzle's definitely open here now. But I feel like I'm missing some sort of key factor, like how to solve for that last valve to open. It's stuck. I think those valves give pressure for the elevator. That seems right to me too. Because it seems like what's happening is you look from up here, you see them all shooting there. This implies that that's the solution too, because they're all 4 lit up, but I don't think that's right. And yeah, their pipe structure looks like, well, it's hard to tell just what the hell these things feed, because this looks like a floating pipe that doesn't connect to anything. And then you have this that crosses all four of them and then down into the bigger pipe. And then you have these side pipes, but they don't look like they plug into this. They look like they plug in from behind into this round structure in the background. And they plug into this that goes straight up. So if you were trying to look at this from a logical standpoint, well, first of all, we've already played through 2 mists. I already know you can't use like actual electrical engineering or plumbing to solve half their puzzles, because they'll just put pipes, because they're like, hey, look at how metallic we made the pipes look in this game. And you're like, oh, good for you. It's really pretty. But they don't actually do. They don't actually lead in the right places to make any sense. There's a good amount of just like artistic license with the game. So you have to give it some grace that some things are just going to be there to look really cool. And it doesn't necessarily work the way you would expect it to. Look up. Can you see more valves above? There's this lamp that we're looking at, and then there's no more clickies. I've tried to click on some stuff that's definitely too far away to be clicky, but sometimes I just get clicky because I find walkways and stuff that don't actually look like walkways to me, or like I don't suss the art out correctly all the time. This, for example, this is a ladder. These spiky bits on this pole. This just looks like an antenna to me. It doesn't look like it's climbable. Although I've been places in this age that use the ladder too. Or maybe not. For some reason, I thought this was the same spiky ladder. This is just a normal ladder. So that's even more confusing when you get to an age like this and they've made a design element that's a ladder, this, and then you say, that's what ladders look like. And then you look at this and you don't think that's what ladders look like because you already saw what ladders look like in this age. So everything's like divergent and confusing in that regard. And it's like, well, there are more spiky bits over there. Is that also a ladder? Or is it just this particular area that looks spiky? You know what I mean? Like I've found, like I walked past that ladder so many times, not knowing that you could ascend it. I don't remember if somebody had to actually intervene to get me to click on it. Like, oh, you're missing. There's more path over there. Like, oh, shit. Okay, cool. So this is definitely a valve. I just maybe if we open 2, 3, all that we can over here. If we give it as much pressure as possible, this one just won't work, right? It's just a red herring. And then we click on this with all 3 of them up. Oh, interesting. That didn't do anything. Is this powered fully now? No. So this thing is like it tells you how much steam you're not using, because when you're using as much steam as you can, it doesn't spit. I don't know. They both look like ladders to me. The other thing looks like an antenna to me. Yeah, elevator's still a no-go. I'm pretty sure that this valve needs to be landing on this red dotted line here. And I thought that was just going to be a quick combinatorics game of, you know, how many valves do you have on? But 2 valves is always like a mark and some past shy where it needs to be. And you'd think maybe that would adjust them in such a way. I don't think it does. If we do that and then click this, nothing's coming out. Does that mean it's all going here? Damn. I thought it was a really good guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm just brute forcing this now. Because none of these combos actually get it to the line that we want. Sometimes it's not enough to click the lever. You got to hold it and pull. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. And I forget that a lot. The fact that there's hold mechanics. I forget that a lot. I don't play a lot of games where you like hold down your click. Give it a try. If it doesn't shoot anything, I don't know. Is that like charging up my lasers? I don't get the logic behind that. Come on, go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not it. I hate that this one doesn't turn. I'm gonna dream about that probably. A valve that does not turn. Did that. We did that. We did that. We've done every conceivable combination. I really wish you could skip past these particular animations too. Maybe you have to aim for red. I super think you have to aim for red. I very much think aiming for that red line is the rule. There just isn't a mechanic among these three valves that gets you to the red line. It can only be 1, 2, 1, 3, or 2, 3. Everything else is too short. And 1, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 3 are all too short. And 1, 2, 3 is too much. And any one of these is too little. So everything brings you, and they all bring you to the same mark too. So ostensibly, they are all equivalent in Steam loss, Steam shoot power. But I don't think there's another puzzle past this. It's also part of it too. I don't understand that component at all. If I could only look around and see, it's obviously connected to the elevator, but this part does not look connected to these valves in any way. It looks like it connects way back here to who knows what. It goes off into darkness. And in the other direction, it doesn't look like it continues forward. So the only thing that's... Oh, and there's these weird like small lines. Like I don't know what this plugs into. It runs off and up and there's a light. So maybe this is just electrical and that leads up and out. That's a shadow of... Oh no, wait, there's something here. So this, yeah, has this line that plugs in here. And if only this was like clickable so you could kind of like get closer to it and sort of understand what you're staring at. So I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. I don't know why a valve would connect up to something so skinny here or what this is here. And I don't know how these valves have any connectivity to this at all. It's totally like a pipe and flow puzzle, but without the visual information that you would need to solve the understanding. You know what I mean? It's like the rationale behind like, cool, like this is plugged into here. Great. What ejects from here? Why is there steam coming from there? Where's that steam coming from? Is it because it's powering this? Well, then this doesn't move. So why is that? What is this valve open that allows it to steam there? I don't know. I don't understand the mechanics behind the connector there. I don't know where this goes. It seems like it's opposite of where that big pipe plugs in. And where that pipe plugs in, I don't know. Is it feeding into this? They're off center from each other, so that would be kind of weird. And then does this have this weird like L shape here so that it feeds into... This is a big silo, and then these adjust the pressures of the silo. Then how does the silo and this elevator interact? How do they connect to one another? And even if I add all of those questions, the big question is, why can't I hit the red line? That's the one that vexes me the most. Like, there should be something to do with this fourth. I need, like, can I get a wrench to just beat this with, or, you know, thrust my body weight on it? There's nothing you can do in this game but click on things. So, you know, that's vexing. Maybe we do this. And then this. Gray, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to my family of fledglings. We have fun. We do puzzles on Saturday. Wednesdays are deep dives into critical thinking topics. We call it the D's Discourse. Each week is a different topic to get your brain juices flowing. We usually have some game playing in the background too. Fridays we've been playing Early Access and Shrouded, and Thursdays we do retro games. Right now we're playing through the Mother series, which features Ness, if you've ever played Smash Brothers. Yeah, it's good times. Welcome. Oh, it doesn't... I lied. It doesn't come from down below. It comes from up above. It doesn't come from here. It comes from up here. Let me send a quick message to Oz, because we're sharing a Steam library. Because that's how we do. And it looks like she's trying to get on Steam, which would foobar us playing Myst tonight. So I'm just double checking to see what's going on there. I don't think there's any other way up. I'm hearing buzzing, but I think that might be part of the soundtrack and not part of the gameplay. Wish from here you could... it's gotta just be that pipe. Gotta just be. It plugs in basically into this thing. And then it's gotta plug into that silo. It looks like the silo might go... Actually, I don't see the silo down here. So I have no idea where the elevator goes down to, but I don't see any indication in the art that it goes further down past the iris. Or maybe it's hiding. Hard to see. Steam family sharing is apparently changing, so you'll be able to share your libraries at the same time, not just the same game. You mean two people can play on Steam, both playing from one library? Because that would be really nice. I mean, we're in the same house. We have the same external IP. Steam needs to slow its roll. She's not replying back on Discord. Let me bother her in her stream, because she's also streaming tonight. I think it might be in a commercial. I answered too quick. Or I asked too quick. All right. It is interesting to me that you turn on all three of those and this does not spit anymore. All right. I'm going to turn them all off and try that again. Shoot Steam. The only time you don't get Steam there at all is when all three are engaged. That's it. I've heard it's only on the beta client now or something, and I'm not sure if everyone you borrow from has to be in the same family or what. Interesting. I don't have people in my family though. I mean, we do what's called family sharing, but they're not like designated as family. Are they on yours? I think if you want to play the same game together, you have to have 2 copies. Oh, if it's like the same game, I could see. We're just playing 2 different games on one library. Did you get the water going? Yeah, the water is going, and it's turning a turbine. We unstuck the turbine. Now we're here. We got steam going through this apparatus, which is kind of the next thing, I think. And then fixing these valves in some way, I think might be the next. But maybe because they're not working together the right way, maybe I am barking up the wrong tree, and this isn't really where we need to be. We need to be doing something else instead. What I'm not sure is if you borrow from multiple people with the new system, if you have to all be in the same family or what. The article is not clear. Yeah, I don't. Everybody I'm sharing library with, or vice versa, we're not designated as family to each other. I'll take a look at that link at some point. My girlfriend said is already live in the beta client, but I haven't searched it more than this. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Oz. I appreciate your face. Wait, so I could play a game of Fiancés on his family share if he isn't playing it. That seems to be the case. Maybe only in beta. Maybe possibly soon to come in the actual live system. That would be really cool, right? What is this doing? What does that do? Does that... It looks like just a release. Like that is releasing steam that we don't want. But then this seems to show that pressure is high, which I think would be ideal for moving this. High pressure means potential energy. But I guess they want it lowered. But I don't know how to lower it the right amount. That's the idea I can move, but I haven't tried it out. Only read what the article says. There's gotta be something we're missing. What about that console? This is like a console, right? Is there something? This thing. How do we engage? I don't think it's a console. I think it's like a banner, actually. Looking at it, it's just super dark, the artwork for it. So maybe down lower we can find something. I wish you could just cross this bridge, you know? Hop, skip, jump. If I was playing any other game, I'd just do a jump or a double jump, be there. I don't know how that works with existing family sharing, but I'm sharing games with these. Does the new system mean that I'll be nullified and everyone who shares games will have to be in a certain family group or what? Yeah, good question. Trying to go full pressure and going to the other elevator. It's worth a shot. Pardon me while I do unskippable animations. Come on. Give me the second valve. I'm all click over here. Do the thing. Won't even let you walk until it's finished with its animation and sound effects and everything. Yeah, let's go to this elevator. Will you talk to me? Oh, you can't hold on this one. That's weird. See, that's what I'm talking about. The fact that this elevator and that elevator have 2 different like lever types that's weird, right? Like nobody would make a cohesive base like this where all the paneling is like these cool metal floors and everything looks sort of like skeletal. Like this looks like a boneyard for dragons, but everything's metal, right? That's purposeful. Why would you do such a cool cohesive base and then use different fixtures for your elevators? Doesn't make any sense. Just in a human being living in a space sort of sense. A Minecrafter might. Maybe. I'm a Minecrafter. Yeah, I don't think there's anything engageable from here. I wonder if there's some indicator of the valve's broken nature, the fourth valve. It seems like that's our answer, is to try to fix that somehow. But I don't see I don't see any I know. I don't see any indicators of like, here's the damage, here's where you click to, you know, to fix it or unstick it or whatever. Or like there'd be something behind me. Oh, there it is. There's the secret button. You press this and it's like the valve unstick button. I feel like those valves control this elevator as well. Maybe. It would definitely have more than one red line though, I'd think, or more than one line. Like, okay, this line is for elevator 1, then this line's for elevator 2. Then you play the combinatorics and you can unlock one at a time, you know. That sounds like that's what would fit Myst. I feel like when I logic a puzzle through and I decide how a Myst puzzle would be solved, I come up with better Myst ideas than Myst comes up with. Not to toot my own horn. Try putting it at a different level. Instead of blue, try red or yellow. There's literally only blue and yellow. Yellow is just high pressure, and blue is, you know, safe or whatever. And you can only put it at 2 levels when the valves are open. It's either all 3 and it goes up to like there, and then 2 valves goes to here. It doesn't matter which 2 valves. So if we open this one back up, it'll go back up to its other blue mark there. And I can close this one instead. And it'll go back to just under red. Just like so. I can close this one. It goes back into the yellow again. I can open up this one again. We're back to 2. We're back to just shy of the red bar again. Yeah, it's like a bunch of the same. You can't get it to red. And yes, the one person who could not get into Minecraft can. Cool. Thank you guys for Ghosts. Thank you for your testing today. It was kind of an impromptu thing that suddenly 2 people were getting a hold of me at about the same time going, something's breaking. What's happening? I don't know what's going on. Something's happening. Okay. 3 does nothing. Should we just try? I think we tried all combinatorics and the elevator, didn't we? I really don't want to try all combinatorics and the other elevator too. It seems like too much. Also, if that's the red line for manning the elevator, think about how pressure works. Should being over the red line work? Yes. The answer is yes. If you have more potential energy in a system, you should be able to do the thing. That's all off. The pressure goes even higher because now no steam's being released. And that doesn't work either. I feel like the red is a sweet zone that's not crossed by just the valves. I feel like something has to be triggered somewhere to drive it past that, maybe. The red is a sweet zone? I mean, so I can cross it though. As I can lower the pressure so that it goes below that red line. If the red line's like a danger line or something and nothing will work with that much pressure, then I could drop it to there, use the elevator, and we would drop. Even do this thing to like show any released pressure. No pressure is releasing. Something, anything, nothing, you know? It feels like this defies logic. It feels like I'm missing another component somewhere else, which is why I started looking around in other places. Something has to be triggered somewhere to drive it past that, maybe. I feel like something needs to be triggered somewhere else, because I feel like maybe the sweet combination is with the fourth valve, and the fourth valve doesn't work, which feels, you know, like in most games, that's like the obvious clue. Like, hey, here we go. Here's a puzzle that's going to be hard for you to solve because you don't have one of the key components, and then you're going to need to find the key components. You know, there's so many games where the puzzle here would be find the missing valve, and you go and you do a little bit of an Easter egg hunt. And you're like, oh, on this platform down here, there's the valve, and you come back and put it back in, and then you can solve the regular puzzle. You know what I mean? But this game, we're kind of lax there. And what? When I have everything turned off versus only like one pipe turned off, it sounds like the same amount of steam comes out. Like there's just one can steam animation. You know what I mean? Do the handles go forward and backward? Oh, the red or like this thing? Everything is just click. When I first started playing Myst, I did things like I'm used to game mechanics like Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear 1 and 2, if you ever saw a handle like this, you would grab and then you'd spin your hand to turn it. And sometimes you'll see me do that in games like this. Like I'll try to do this, but it doesn't work actually. You just click and then it animates itself. There's no turning more open or more closed. You can't choose. You just click and it toggles it back off again. Yeah. Oh, that sneeze snuck up on me. I feel like there's definitely something missing, but I feel like I'm spending time investigating in like the wrong space somehow. We got these, right? Oh, maybe we didn't get these since we came back. Camera rolls, I'm already polishing, rubbing away. I haven't been able to sleep. Did we read this on stream last time? Tomorrow I begin mixing the paints. I feel like we read this. This is him like painting his murals, right? He's mixing these compounds to get different pigments. This will become important. Do we have anything here that talks about this puzzle? That might be worth looking real quick. Oh, crap. I moved too fast. Let's try that again. This is Saavedra's journal for those of you that are like, wait, where is he going right now? How are we reading books all of a sudden? This guy writes in here, but he also periodically draws pictures. So there's like a coil, like some sort of electromagnetic force going on here. There's a gear, but that's not really like the puzzle we're looking at here. It's like a light source, maybe a gem. These are pigments you add together for paint. It looks like he's talking about polishing away a place to do a painting, and more like combinatorics here. It says don't add the leaf, add the whatever mango. We did a puzzle involving these, so yeah, it is important. And this is important to go through and look here for some book solutions. There's also the Atris book. I haven't really looked at that one in a hot minute, but I don't feel like this one has clues. This one's like all lore dump. We already read through this in the previous stream, so I'm gonna sit there and read it, but I don't think it has anything for Voltaic. If you go yellow and try the handle, there's 3 colors corresponding to the 3 levels of the elevator. That could kind of make sense, right? Like blue, maybe we're on the blue level right now. And then you click it down to 1. So it goes back to yellow, and then you click on it then. But yeah. This brings it up to high yellow. The other problem is we can't bring it up to red because it's max pressure for the system. And none of them actually change the mechanic of that elevator. Yeah, we can't get it to red pressure. Although now that we have like full pressure, is full pressure needed to run this one perhaps? Nope. Nope. All right. There's also something on the... I just want to make sure that we're looking at these other places after I get stuck here for a long while too. There's also this thing down... Well, first of all, there's this door, which is still locked. That's fine. That's fine. It leads somewhere. Since we turned on the water, there's also a downstairs here. You press this. It goes to here, and there's a crank. We tried this before. It gets stuck right there, and it comes right back down. So this crank is getting... I tried to move my character. I can't walk. It's like a piston or something, right? And it looks like it's bumping against floor. So then sort of the obvious choice is to look for like a lever that moves the floor, which we didn't really see in here. There isn't like a secret button besides the big one we already pushed. So you know it's stuck because you crank the crank, it doesn't work. Here's the big floor. So I thought maybe you would click on some part of the floor. I think we clicked on this room forever. We clicked on every component of the floor here to try to get something to move. Like, is this a screw it turns? Can you get out there on that part? And this room is just like non-interactive. I thought this could unscrew, but every time you click on it, it just walks you over to it. Maybe if I unscrew it with my feet by spinning. Can you imagine if this is that sort of game? Through the window there are fins. Through the window. Talk to me about this. What do you see? Whoops. Let's pop up and go back that way. Through the window. Window. What window? No back. I'll wait for you to catch up so I'm not just like running around to try to figure out what you said. This does not open when they're all closed. I think we tried it when they're all open too. It's just stuck kind of no matter what. Back where you were? Oh, the other side of the level. I don't know if this way is faster. It tends to be just a little bit more fun. Go through the air ducts. I always overshoot this part though. And then over this way. Fin through window. Fin through window? Oh, yeah, we solved that. If you're looking at a walkthrough for like things to solve next, yeah, this window is broken. This part is part of why the Myst series pisses me off. You can go through and you can stop and look through each window here, and they show you part of a stopped turbine. And when you turn on the water, there's no indication that you're turning a turbine, first of all, because unless you're looking at this thing turning, it's kind of hard to tell that it is a water turbine. Even with the sound of water flowing, it's hard to tell that's what you've actually powered. And then that you would stop in this tunnel and try to look out each of the portholes at nothing moving when you first walk through this hallway. Then to see that one of them is broken doesn't necessarily like burn your energy unless you notice that your hand turns into a zoom. And then when you zoom in, you see, oh, maybe it is a turbine because you see these fins, but you don't see how to fix it. The way you fix it is by clicking on the fins. You just give it a one click and the turbine starts moving. You just click here. The game doesn't tell you to click there. You just have to click everything you see at some point and pray that the thing that you click is a thing that will unlock part of the game. Which, you know, that sucks. I'm going to save because we've done a lot and I feel like that we should have saved and then we came back in stream and it was like we hadn't. I do feel like this way is a little bit faster now that we've done both back to back. This way feels faster. Can we zip down here? Zip across there? I don't know. That's where we're at. We unplugged the terminals, or the terminal, I lost the word. The spinning thing. that is moving, so that's generating, you know, hydroelectric perhaps, and then this is generating heated air, so we've got steam going on. Steam is coming out of this thing. We can test here. It's like the release valve, letting us know, yes indeed, we have steam power, but I don't know what else this would possibly do. If this allowed you for minute adjustments of the pressure gauge, that'd be great, especially if it didn't what's the word I'm looking for, if it didn't animation lock you, but it gave you like 5 seconds of, oh, the steam's releasing, better run back here and adjust a valve while this is moving and that's going because it's moving. This dial, that would be so cool. It'd be like a little timing puzzle, you know, but that's not the case. Because right now, all I need is like a little bit more steam release. You go over here, you click on that, it'll do its thing, and then you walk away. You walk away real quick, and you go turn the valve. But I can't move. It's all part of a cutscene. Damn you! Locking me in a cutscene. This way is blocked, so while there might be more to the age in this direction, we can't go there. Because it looks like the bridge is out. There's no behind or below that's accessible to maybe try to fix that valve. There's no opening this iris, which would be really cool. I feel like I want to get this thing open and ride the dirigible. That seems like a goal. I actually have no goal for being here. And that's another thing about some parts of Myst games too that I find is a little bit strange. They give you really, really heavy lore. Really good, deep thought out storylines. And then they'll plunge you into, like, even the first game was like this. You know, you go to Channel Woods and you're like, cool, why am I here? You eventually do learn what Channel Woods is, kind of what its purpose for existence is in the first place. But at first, you spend a lot of time going, I have literally no idea why I've been sent here, what I could possibly be doing around these abandoned tree forts. It just makes no sense. And me being here, like, I don't know what my purpose is at all. It's not clear. I wasn't sent here with a vibe like, oh, come here because Savedro did this and you're trying to undo it. Part of your quest is to bumble around until maybe the game will show you have a quest. But at first, no. It kind of reminds me of Mother. Mother is a 1989 game. And for this to be a 2001 game that's like the same way, where you play through, you know, half of an age not knowing anything at all about what you're doing, it feels like an old Famicom game. Seems like you got to get these damn valves figured out. I feel like that might be the only interactive thing that I have that I can do, which feels unfortunate because I don't want to. The valves are souring me. Should we go grab a hint from Oz? Oz is the one that's played all the Myst games. She has them all like fairly well memorized. And what she doesn't have memorized, she's also got like the players' guides to like all of it, the entire series. There's nothing up here that would possibly be relevant. This is where you spawn in to this age. And there's another one of these that also doesn't open, and we haven't unlocked the principles that make them open. This looks like you should be able to go down, but for some reason you can't. I don't know why. I thought maybe the water was electrified because there's all these power lines everywhere. It looks like some of the power lines actually go into the water. It's like, oh, don't touch this water. But it doesn't really let you interact with this area much at all. It's kind of like a stage. You do see the spinning thing there. Why can't I think of the word of what those are called? Water, hydroelectric, starts with a T. Turbine? Turbine. Jeez. It took me a long time to find that one word. There's nothing hiding in these caves, right? God, if it was like you click 4 times in the cave, look up, and there's your, you know, there's the valve grease. You grab that, and then you can grease the 4th valve, and then you can solve for the puzzle. I'd be so mad if your objective is stand still, look around, and you'll see the secret there. And that's the only way to progress is with the secret. You cannot progress without the secret. The secret is part of the actual game. Part of the main story. I feel like that happened in Riven. There's a part in Riven where you walk down a forest path or a jungle path, and it links you to eventually some really important objectives on the island that you use to solve the main story. But you also need to walk down that forest path, stop partway, look over, just like this room, just like this porthole, look over and click into the wilderness. And if you click into the wilderness in a special spot, you can find a hidden path. Which I thought, oh, cool. Is it like an achievement hunter sort of thing? Do you get like a little secret if you go down that path? It's literally part of the main game. You have to solve for secret hidden paths in the main game. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else interactive here. We could leave the age and do another one, but that doesn't seem like it would be fair. We're gonna phone a friend with Oz and see if she can give us a nice hint, a small hint. She's usually pretty good at giving subtle hints to the game, which I think is best because I've had folks try to you just gotta. I'm pretty sure your order of the valves is wrong or so. I don't know. That's like a little too obvious, and Oz is a little bit better at subtlety. Let's first pop into a Discord voice channel so she'll be able to hear us when we petition for help. I will let her know that I need an adult.
Hello.
Hi.
I hear you need an adult.
It's true. I need an adultier adult who's better at adulting than I am.
Ah.
Are you snacking?
No.
You sound awfully crunchy tonight.
I'm eating my own teeth.
Oh, your teeth sound crisp
Yeah.
and savory.
And they're spicy.
Oh. Do we need to book you a dentist appointment?
Nah.
So I'm in Voltaic.
Have you lit up the second light yet?
Nope, just one.
Okay.
Just
so
one
go
light.
Go back to the tunnel. The one with the gate that you keep opening the gate and the water wheel keeps turning.
Yeah. What? Wait, what? Open the gate and the water wheel turns?
Yeah, that's what you were doing. That's a water.
Watergate.
So
I know about Watergate.
Wow.
The Watergate is... Oh, yeah, this big thing. Big Watergate. Yeah, got there.
Yes.
I'm at a big gate with a lot of water behind it.
Yeah. So then go to the lit diagram.
Yep, I'm there.
So close the gate, make the water wheel stop turning.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I did that once, and I was like, oh crap, I stopped my efforts.
My Andrew, we are doing assist for me.
Okay. I closed.
Now, remember that thing that you were like, I am trying to make this raise, but it just makes this weird sound?
Yes, it keeps getting stuck. Sounded like.
Okay, go try to turn it on again.
Can I just say that Voltaic has at least 3 different types of ladders?
Yeah.
So visually, trying to learn the age, it's really complex trying to know what is interactive in what ways when they keep changing the art style on you in one age. Okay, so hey, I can see over to the start. That's new, I think, or maybe it was like that before. Oh yeah, I can't do that now. I can't interact with that area anymore. I remember. I have been here with that way. It blocks me from doing that pillar puzzle. It's filled with water now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I remember. We have done this.
Okay. I just wanted to figure out.
And now nothing is lit. Also, the floor state in the room that the pillar can't seem to get up when the gate is open versus when it is closed. The state of this floor does not change visibly. I.e., there's no clue that would say, like, oh, you know, in one orientation versus another, a pillar is able to rise through the floor.
I'm sorry, what?
When I'm down below in the manhole and I press a button and then crank a lever, it looks like a pillar tries to come up through this floor. I'm just letting you know, whether the gate is open or closed, the floor itself doesn't seem to change visually in any way that would indicate that the pillar is now able to come up versus it is not able to come up.
I get that.
Okay. Should I close the sluice gate again?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go back and...
Let me reference.
Sure. We have power again.
it off. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just gonna skip the cutscene. It's off.
Okay, go back down.
Uh-huh.
Go in the middle of the hallway
Uh-huh.
where the spinny wheel is.
Uh-huh.
Look at all of the windows.
Whoops. I did something wrong. All of the windows. There's one.
There's what's the difference in all of them?
One is broken, and if you click on that one, you can see into the edge fins of that turbine.
Mhm.
And when I clicked the fins, they opened so that the water would spin the turbine.
Okay. So leave them closed.
Okay.
Now go open that gate again.
Okay. Gate is open.
Now wait, before you jump down there.
Oh, sorry. Uh-huh. Yeah.
What is
yeah.
the difference?
The turbine doesn't spin.
So, but now go back over to the pillar area.
Okay.
Or the where you have that mechanism that wants to go up, but it's getting stuck.
Sure. All right, so I'm there. Try the crank. So it didn't get stuck, and I have no indication as to why.
Okay.
It's the turbine and that pillar aren't locatively engaged with one another. The
They're
water isn't engaged with the pillar puzzle. I mean, I logically follow what you asked me to do, and I get that that is a combination that one might try at some point after exhausting all other possibilities.
So, the sound that it was trying to give you as a clue was that when you tried to put the piston up, it made a metal against metal grinding sound.
I didn't catch that was the sound. It just sounded like it bumped against something hard.
No, it didn't bump. It really roughly rubbed.
Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that in any way.
Okay. So now look back out the window.
Wait. Oh, that window. Oh, yeah. Turn the turbine back on. Oh, well, now the water is moving it again. So that's weird, because if the pillar was in such an orientation where the turbine spinning would grind it, and so it couldn't go up. Now that it is there,
it's locked into that thing that is powering everything.
Okay. So what I'm looking at through here is the gears. Why aren't these gear teeth visible when you're down in the piston room? Wouldn't that be such a good visual I know I'm complaining to you like you're a dev. Oz, why didn't you make the gears obvious that they interlink with the turbine when you're down in that room? Oh, I'm spinning. I'll just go to AFK like this.
Yeah, they are visible. They're just not super in your face obvious.
Are you telling me that just like Myst 1, I'm having issues because I literally can't read the pixel art well enough to understand what I need to do?
And you're not taking sound cues.
I took the sound cue the wrong way.
The wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix those parts. If I can't gronk the right.
But see, the thing is that I don't know how to explain to you have you never heard metal against metal grinding?
Sure. I'm telling you, every time I move the piston up, it gave me the impression that it was hitting the bottom of a hard metal ceiling and getting, there's like a slamming sound, not a grinding sound, in my ears.
Okay, so when I listened to it, I heard grinding metal, and that just might be me.
Yeah. I could tell you that if we listened to it again, me now knowing the context, I will not hear it with virgin ears again. So I'll be listening for a grinding metal sound. Know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I challenge everybody who's ever played this game already that if you go back and listen to that sound, I don't think you could possibly put yourself in the empathetic place where you might hear something other than grind when you know it's a grinding sound. Parker says, hey, how goes the lesson ages? I'm out of the lesson age. We're in the Voltaic age. And yes, it looks like that door is now glowy. All right, Oz, I think I have at least some new freedom to move to some new place. So I'll let you go.
Okay, but I'm just gonna tell you,
Yeah?
just if they give you a sound,
Uh-huh.
just it's meaningful.
If they give me a sound, I think from here going forward, I'm going to ask everybody in the audience what that sound is and pull opinions
All right.
from the people that haven't played the game already, because the people who have played are poisoned. They already know, you know. But I'll ask the fellow neophytes, you know, what they think sounds sound like. So I'm democratizing my brain in this game.
There's a difference between grind and bang. I need to hear it. I need to hear it. And then Jam says, which sound?
It's in this room that we're in. If you go down this this space and you open this, it's the sound of you elevating this pillar when the turbine is active. If you elevate this turbine or this pillar when the turbine's active, that's fine. You could if you want. I don't mean to keep you from your stream longer than it is.
Fine. You're fine.
But when I elevated this pillar up, it sounded like it was hitting against a metal ceiling and making like a smacking sound of metal getting forced against metal. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we hit a ceiling, so we gotta. It's coming back down on its own. So that kind of tells us, yeah, we can't progress unless we find a way to have the piston go all the way up, and I don't know how to release it so that it could go all the way up. Oz showed us the way, and it was because the turbine was still moving and the gears of one were grinding into the gears of the other at the wrong speed, so it was making a grinding metal sound, which I swear I didn't hear in the audio. But
all right, I'm gonna post a YouTube video in your chat, and you want to skip to
oh my,
this.
oh my. That's such a production thing. Hang on. Parker says they're visible but not obvious. There's a lot of things in this game that visually, or in this series so far, that are pixel art visual to me, but I don't connect up what I'm actually seeing as to what they intended it to be. We got stuck in the first mist because I was staring at the base of a tower that was actually doors, but just looked like a base of a tower to me, and you didn't look in any way like you could open it whatsoever. I spent way too long staring at that. Sounds do seem more important in Myst than in latter gen mystery games. I like sound cue puzzles, but not when the sound to me sounds like it's ambiguous about what they're trying to do. Going away from needing sounds is probably mostly about accessibility. True, like maybe my ears are just messed up. Tyra, hello and welcome. Did you only just now get that engaged? Yes. I bet you got frustrated? Yes.
Yeah, I had to walk him through it.
Why we called Oz in. Let's see. Let's pull this in. How do we pull this into YouTube, into the stream? I've got a add-on for this. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So now I need to pause the actual game real quick so we don't hear it. It's still making sounds. That's weird. Okay. Let's hear this. Listen for the sound at the top. That was it. Did you hear a grind or a slam? I heard a slam. I heard a slam of metal on metal.
Did it go back down? Or did they already fix it?
Oh.
Because I didn't.
They didn't fix it. They didn't fix it. Yeah. What do you all think? Because then if they fixed it, the screw in the middle of that floor would be spinning. That screw, and it was not.
No, they powered it. They just skipped through making a mistake. Hold on.
Parker says, as a cabinet maker, the threat of hearing loss is very real. Oh, heck yeah. There are a lot of jobs that are hard on the ears. Jam says he heard a slam, too.
Hold on.
You saying you just found the wrong clip to play?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That wasn't the sound, guys. You get squealy metal before it's fixed.
Yeah.
What I heard sounded like a slam. So that's we're talking about what the sound sounds like.
You remember a slam, and I'm here to try to find.
Oh, that's fine. Parker says the clip didn't show it going down, then it successfully connected. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm here. I'm seeing slam in chat. Don't worry, chat. That was the wrong clip. I'm gonna open this door while Oz finds the actual sound. Wait. Boop. What have we got? That was cool. I like how the floor came in like that. I wonder why it does that. There's another type of ladder. Oh my. We're in a
Gray
real
Rony just
different area
subscribed.
now. Hello? What did you do? Oh.
What's the matter, Atris?
Lord.
Remember how things work? Yet you explained this class so well when we first spoke of it in Orion. I want Cirrus and Akanar to learn everything they can, Savidro. First from Amateria, Idana, Voltaic, and finally from Narayan. When my boys come to see your people, I want them to see Narayan's traditions at work so they can see how civilization can balance an age. Do you know what they did when they finally came to us? You never came back. After class was over, you took your boys away and you never came back. Cirrus and Akanar did.
Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, Atris is a bad father. Let's just be real.
He really is. He's way more concerned about his books than his boys.
He's a bad father. Yeah. Gray, thank you for the sub. Yo, welcome. All of my emoji are my own. Please enjoy.
All right, there is the correct clip.
Oh, Tyra says, yeah, just check my VOD from last week because it made the noise a whole bunch.
Well, I found this YouTube clip.
That's the actor for Grima Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings? Really?
Uh-huh.
What? Amazing. Amazing. I love it. Who knew? Okay. Let's get this on... Wait, why is this broken? It's not showing up on stream. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. It's in... Ah, come on. Let's try to fix it. Alright, I need different source maybe for this. be. It's got to be this. Well, just listen. I can't get the video up for some reason, but just listen to the audio real quick here.
I don't know what that's for.
Somebody's talking in this video.
That didn't sound good.
That was the sound.
Yeah, so there's some squealy, like there's like clunk 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 and squealing metal.
There's no kunk 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 kunk, but there's like there's a squeal. Yeah, there's a sound of friction.
Yeah.
Now I thought that was the friction of something getting pressed against something else and then further pressure happening. But I didn't hear.
That sound doesn't occur when you just push against something.
Okay.
Metal to metal.
Okay. I mean, you could tell me in how many ways I was wrong all last week as I listened to that sound several times over. But I listened to that sound several times over and made the same analysis every single time. It's hitting a ceiling, it's hitting a ceiling, it's hitting a ceiling every single time.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. You could say it was a really clear hitting the turbine sound, and I didn't even know that the turbine.
Just didn't hear it.
Well, one, I didn't hear it as hitting a turbine. Two, visually, graphically, I didn't think the turbine and the pillar touched in any way. They didn't look locatively connective in any way to me.
Yeah.
The turbine looked like it was above.
To your understanding of the way that things were structured.
Yeah, and maybe it's also how dark the stuff on the pillar's surrounding area was. I didn't see any gears around the pillar, the piston, at all. So the idea that the gears might be coming up and touching moving gears already and causing a friction there, no clue. No clue. I didn't see gears. Might be too dark. When I first played the game, I had to put my entire monitor up to full contrast, and then everything else I did the next day, I can't keep doing it because you can't do that in game. You have to adjust them in the monitor menus, which takes forever. And so I just changed it back to default settings, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to deal with the dark game. And because I'm dealing with the dark game, I think I do miss anything that's
missing things,
in shadows. But what am I going to do? There's no gamma settings for the game.
Keep adjusting your monitor for the appropriate light so that you can see things.
It honestly takes like an obnoxious amount of time to navigate the menus the way they're set up. And
then it's suffer or suffer, and
well, I'll just call on you whenever I miss something because of the shadows. We can both laugh about how this game didn't have gamma settings.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too. All right. We're going to give her freedom to go back to her game. Yeah, I think that ultimately it's two things. The sound design in this game for audio, for the music sound, the soundtrack is great. And then the audio cues for like the in-game stuff, I don't know. But the other thing is, it's a dark game on my best monitor that I have in the house. And for that to be the case, that it's too dark on this monitor, and then it's probably even darker on stream. Like, am I going to miss things in the shadows? Probably. Are you going to miss them in the shadows? Almost even more so. Because I think after codecing through OBS, everything appears darker to you than it does to me. So you're going to see an even more bathed in darkness thing. And the other thing that I didn't even mention with Oz, and this is just the case of being a streamer, I have a light right here shining in my eyes. I have a light down here shining in my eyes. That one back there that's splashing, that one doesn't really bother me. But between these two, they also bounce on the monitor. They make anything that's a dark atmospheric game even harder for me to see. And the lights shining into my eyes make it hard for me to see. That's just me complaining about being a streamer. How dare I? Easiest job in the world, and I find a way to complain about it. Anyway, Brad Dourif was in a couple Star Trek Voyager episodes too. Yeah, we mentioned he also played Chucky last stream. Right. Something hit something. Yeah, okay, so that's what I heard. I heard that something hit something. I did not hear that there is a gears touching a moving turbine sound. Also, this is maybe a shortcoming of me and my life and my life skills. I have never heard still gears touching a turbine's moving gears before to know what that sounds like. You can make up that sound to make it sound like anything, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I've never heard that sound before in my life. I have no idea what I just heard. So it just sounded like something hit something. In today's game mechanics, for sure. That soundtrack, yeah, this soundtrack is fire. Oh, this is a cool room. We're 100% Tesla now. Like Nikolai Tesla, not new Tesla. He plays Chucky in all the films? Oh, good question. Old CRT monitors just had the 2 dials on them next to the power button. Super easy. Yeah, here's the reason the number one reason why I don't want to mess with my monitors, to be perfectly honest. The navigation buttons for the menus are right next to the power button. They're all the same size, and because of my lights and they're black on a black monitor base, I can't hardly see what the buttons are. Last stream where I messed with the monitor, I turned off the monitor, but the monitor powers my keyboard, my digital audio workstation, and a couple other things. They're plugged into powered USB in the back of this particular monitor, and I killed like half the stream and a bunch of stuff broke. Like my what the OBS was displaying broke, where my windows are laid out for monitoring the stream broke. The sound broke. Everything broke for a moment, and then I had to spend production time getting everything back up and running again just so the show would work. And I was just like, I do not want to mess with the monitor again. I don't want to risk hitting that power button, which is so like close to everything else. Looks fine on stream. I mean, most of the rooms look, I see all the detail that I think I need to see until I miss something that I apparently need to see. Yeah. I also remember jacking up the brightness on these when I played them, but I was on one of those ancient projector style monitors. Those were always darker than CRT, right? All your lighting isn't doing you any favors. Stream in the dark. I could. I mean, we could at least turn off that one. What do you think? And then I drop my voice a little bit. We could do a little bit of a wait. And then maybe we turn this down to a cool purple. And we just keep it cool and just hang out in Voltaic. Lower end of my register. Slowly playing through a puzzle game. Nice and chill. I'm in a robe right now. Should we do this? I'm down. I can see more of the monitor now. I can. That ring light does something. Yeah, I kind of feel like I don't know, some sort of like 80s crime boss or like a cyberpunk fixer right now or something. I've got a job for you. I need you to go to Dogtown. There's a fixer there. I need you to gonk some implants and then sell them biotech. Yeah, something like that. I heard moving metal hitting metal. Okay, well, you know, now that I'm listening for it, I heard it too. But that's part of my argument is when you know what you're listening for, you will hear it. And I tried to explain that to Oz. I'm like, now that I know it is metal grinding on metal, I will probably hear metal grinding on metal and not just hitting. I think I will. And I certainly did. I heard something I did not hear all of those other times. Frankly, it did. Oh, yeah. Might need to get a USB hub plugged into your PC just to avoid that sort of thing in the future. Here's the thing, though. Like, I need my monitors to be able to see everything that I need to see because I hadn't mentioned it before, I'm running 3 streams. So we're live on YouTube, live on kick.com, and live on Twitch all at the same time. So I have a lot of like things going on. I use 3 monitors to sort of watch it all and make it all happen. And they all have powered USB. So having a USB hub feels kind of like expensive and redundant when I've already got the infrastructure with the monitors here. And they're like old, the other 2 monitors that aren't my gaming monitors. They're just like old work monitors. Like I didn't pay for them. So, you know, easy streamer setup that happened thanks to my company and or the company I work for, not the one I own. And I just like having everything USB plugged into all of those, so that makes my world a lot better. I don't know that I would want to pay for a hub per se, and I don't touch those buttons. Besides this game, I have never needed to mess with the gamma on the actual monitor itself to try to give myself better visibility. Dramatic? Yeah, you think? I rather like the darkness. We can clearly see your shape and one dramatically lit side of your face. Yeah. I mean, I have like enough light this way, kind of. I mean, you all know what I look like already, and if you don't, you can just cyberstalk me. I even have my own .com, so you can just go to damienhalme.com. You can find out what I look like basically everywhere online. So, you know, maybe we just tonight keep this thing like this. Could switch the tint reddish to match Voltaic. We could. Voltaic's a little on the orange red side. Yeah, so we could do something that's kind of pink or maybe too red. That's a little bit better. Yeah. It's course correcting on my camera. It's changing the color scheme a little bit because of the backlight and splash from the monitors. But yeah, that's pretty good. If we bring that, well, we'd have to go back up to the canyons where things are kind of more reddish, more ruddy. Down here, everything's a little bit more beigey, but we'll see how it color matches with the areas higher up. All right, good night. Oh, Gray, you're going to sleep already? Well, thank you. Thank you for swinging in. Appreciate your face. Thank you again very much for the sub. Look forward to having you in the future. You've got the infrastructure, but also potential point of total failure. Oh, just a wish list idea for the future. Yeah. I get that. I can't run ads because of ads, but there's an 11-port hub on Amazon that looks good for $30. That's actually not bad. 11-port for $30, maybe. Welcome back, everybody who was caught behind ad break. We're trying out this color scheme. We'll see how it looks when we go topside, where we're around the more ruddy looking blocks. I'll take a look at some USB hubs. Biggest thing is maybe I'll put like a stream goal for that, and we can, you know, fund for something else that might make things a little bit smoother. Maybe it would be nice to be less dependent on powered USB via the monitors. Although they're really convenient, and I almost never play with the buttons on these monitors anyway. But yeah, we'll see. USB hub might be nice because I can also put it on other machines too without too much hassle. Whereas on this machine, kind of tied to the ports that I have around me. So it might be worth taking a look at. Okay, let's enter our Tesla dream room in here and see what we got going on. So there's something I can see right in the middle. There's an old Dunny number, the number 1. What is this? Hi. Oh my. It looks like the top and the bottom need to connect in some way. And how to make that happen, I don't know. It looks like I did in some methodologies, but we're going to back off from this for a hot second because that looks like a whole mess. We'll take a look and see if we've got any tricks to any solutions to that later on. Can you believe that we were not at the proper puzzle yet? That we were trying those valves for such a long time and we're unable to get exactly what we wanted. Oh no. Do we have to do them, all 4 of them, to make them go from top to bottom? Also, this is the number 5. Oh, nice lighting. Thanks. Recommendation from the stream. Thanks, chat. We'll see how it goes. We'll try it for a while. See how much we like to be extra dynamic. This one's 4. Oh man, what are these all supposed to look like? Straight lines all the way down, maybe? I don't really see anything indicative of, hey, here's what you do. But we did just find some journal pages below us, so maybe this is number 3. Maybe these will help clue us in. I know a guy whose 2-year-old daughter crashed his whole stream once because she got excited by a flashy light and poked it. It was the power strip his PC was plugged into. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, this area is by and large child-proofed because I have littles also, 3 and 4. And they're pretty good with technology now, but you know, just a year ago they developed, you know, in so many different ways in little time. So all of the like the power switch and the power cables and everything, it's all like in a part of the area that I stream in that you can't get to if you're little. Purposefully designed my streaming space to be minimally fuck upable. That's really sad. All right, let's see what he called himself. Saavedro. The last part of his name totally looks like Pedro, so I want to call him Saavedro. It's taking me too long. Every minute I spend searching his house runs the risk of someone walking in and finding me. I would bring his journals to the tusk, but I'm afraid he will notice them gone. Already, I'm afraid of what he knows, of what his wife might know. She almost caught me last time. I had linked directly into the sunroom. I was walking toward his study when I heard the footsteps coming down the hall. She was talking with someone. She was laughing. And for one heart-wrenching moment, I thought she was Tamra. Then I remembered my Tamra is dead. I left her to die when I went after the brothers. I told her to go to the reef, to take our 2 girls there and hide. I took the necklace she gave me to remember her, and I told her, oh God, Tamra, I told you it would all be okay. For years, I prayed my words were not a lie, that you had made it to the reef, that you were tending the ailing lattice roots. By the weaving Tamra, how I prayed. Until I opened his machine. I saw Narayan through his shield. And even though the barrier kept me locked inside, I knew the lattice tree had died. Narayan can't survive without the tree. No one can be alive outside his shield. Standing in Atreus' house, knowing that my wife and children were dead, I felt the fog roll toward me again. And as much as I wanted to give in to its numbness, I couldn't. I couldn't let Atreus' wife find me standing there. Somehow, I waded through the haze. I made my way to the study, found the book that would take me back to Jananan. It was right where I had left it, where they might not see it fall. I placed my hand on the panel, heard the door behind me opening, and then the study disappeared. She almost saw me. I know it. It was much too close this time. If the book hadn't been where I had left it, next time, I'll bring a book from one of his other ages with me, just in case it happens again. And I think it's all this again. Okay, so much as I would have loved for that to have been the answer to the room that we're in, it is not the clue that we were looking for at all. So I'll take it that there's number 2. I'll take it that these all have to be solved probably in order from here counterclockwise, and we're just gonna I'll know what we're gonna do. Like, what's the exact answer? Are we looking for direct channels down? Because I don't know that that happens, does it? The This seems off. I don't think that they're direct channels down. I think they just eventually connect their way down. As long as everything touches from top to bottom. If these were conduits for electricity, that's how it would work. Which would mean these might not be good. That's certainly not right. This could work. I'm not exactly sure what their logic is here. I will tell you that if this were really like electric from top to bottom, having them horizontally connective seems like a bad idea right out of the gate. This looks like it would work too, but I'm not sure what they're looking for. They're looking for complete vertical lines. I don't even think they exist. This one doesn't look like it's correct, but this does. There's 3, though. Ugh. How do we get that far right one connected to something? It happened at one of these intervals. Now I feel like I can't get it for any of the intervals. Just that one. But then this one, they both go to just 1. I feel like that's wrong somehow. That doesn't work though. This puzzle's easy, you'll be fine. You say that. There's 1, 1, and 1. That comes down to 2 again. I'm just gonna leave it like this. As long as there's a route from the tops to the bottoms. This one's a dead end. This one connects up to this one. As long as there's a route, I'm gonna call that successful. That one doesn't have enough routes. This one does. If this is just like cascading from top to bottom, then we're fine. Then it's not too hard. That one needs a different solution here. That doesn't work. Something needs to change here. These all are just straight. A whole lot of them. Like something needs to give here then. Better. Still doesn't connect to the bottom. That one does. That one does. Wait. Am I doing these out of order? I feel like I got turned around somewhere. These ones... This doesn't have a route down. Or did I start on the wrong number? I'm on number 2 now and I feel like I didn't get... Oh, do they all... Are they all turning each other? Oh my god, is this all turning one big thing? What the hell? Is it? No, this looks still solved. I'm so confused right now. No, I think they all solve separate from each other. Man, imagine if it was all one big turbine and they were all spinning off of each other. This all goes down to the bottom too. That should be fine. 5. Okay, 5's foobar. This doesn't work. Better. That precipitates to the bottom eventually. They all collapse over to the left. But then where's even the activator for this puzzle? Or does it activate when you've solved it? So I didn't see like a button that was like, okay, now go. Let's come back up to the top. Is there a way in or around the outer edge? I feel like nah. So it really is about navigating the tumblers till you get to the right thing. Okay, let's go back to 1. Now 1's broken. Oh my god. They must all turn each other. They must all turn each other. Wait. How is this solve for this? Do you have to do all 3 tumblers separate? That one seems like the only one that 1 can withstand the correctness on. 2 looks right. 3 looks right. 4 looks right. 5 looks right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's how you solve it. Top, middle, and then bottom. Middle here is fine. There's going to be one of these where the middle gets broken, and it'll just be done. Here, middle. Is it that you can't have a hanging one? Maybe it's that. That doesn't have anything hanging anymore. But did we break 1? That's... well, this has a hanging one now. But these also still get down eventually. If you were just talking about like a flow of water... Oh man, I don't know. I'm making up like my own rules of physics for something that won't even give me a single hint as to whether the physics are going to be correct or not. Okay, 5. All right, they're all connective to something in some precipitous way. Bottom one, here they're engaged. Here they're engaged. 3, they're connective. 4, they're connective through this one route. 5, they're connective through this one route. Which means it would have turned on by now. So it's not that. So it must be every prong and every tier at these like white bars has to have a mate. Which is, you know, make believe. But it's fine. We'll do that, maybe. Does that fix or break 2? It breaks 2. So we're gonna change to a different solution for 2. TV time, have fun. See ya, Kumu. Enjoy TV time with the fiance. Okay, I don't know what I did, but I solved it. How did I solve it? I don't know. It did a thing. I didn't learn what they wanted me to learn.
Hamburger country! Nice, 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 nice!
Thank you, Nico. That makes my night. It completely makes my night. Okay, well, it's solved, and I think we could probably just leave here now? Probably? I don't even remember where I am. Oh, here I am. So did that... Whoa! Door closed behind me. So did that power one of these things on my OSHA handbook? Oh, it powered 3? What the hell? Here I thought we had like 5 puzzles to solve in this game. Or in this age. Because there are 5 icons. We turned on the turbine and I'm like, alright, let's go find the other 4 puzzles. We just solved 1 other puzzle and it did all of this. What the hell? Alright. I'll take it. Now we only have 1. Akuma said try playing Sin, but was just playing Sin Q. Ah, lame. Lame. I'm building on the Megalodolip server. I'm jealous, frankly. But We're having fun. We're having fun. It's old school widow and orphan control, that puzzle. What does that mean? Widow and orphan control? I want to use that in a sentence, and so I need to learn the semantic, the proper usage of that. What is that? Old school widow and orphan control. Should have known county be full on a Saturday night. True. Or, you know, just get yourself queued up as early as you can, knowing that you could just like eye it for a while. And if you're in, you know, just hang out in a hotel for a bit. Yeah. Poggers, you're poggers. Old word processing terminology? Tell me more. I used to use word processors. Okay, so all of that stuff having been done, can we go look at the other half of the level now? Will it have changed in any way now that we've done so much over on that side? It looks very barren again, very much like how we left it. And I look too red. I knew we were going to color match when we get here. What if we're more orange? That's getting a little whitish. That's a little too red though. I'm gonna stick with this one. This one's just a little bit. It kind of feels like in the sunny parts, like we're almost color matched there. You think? Puts a little more light on my camera too. Now you can play with all the valves again. Oh yeah, you know I was looking forward to that. I'm gonna try to see if things are powered now. Hey, we'll have electricity now because we played a circuit board game that it does not cohere to logical values. This is why I don't love, but I can respect. Are any of you like big fans of like NCIS or CSI or those old like crime shows? I had a friend who used to write in that world. He was a screenplay writer for episodic TV, and he got a long-term gig with, I think it was NCIS. And what he had to do was find old cases, work in those cases, and look for all the like details and everything, anonymize the story, make it suitable for a TV episode, and come up with maybe like a little bit of a higher drama than what actually happened in that. And anytime where there is sort of like an expertise that could be filled in, he had to go do research to kind of like learn that, like a poison powder or something. He'd go read up everything he knew about poison powders, interview people who knew about using a powder to poison somebody, and like really get expert details, because people would pick those shows apart if they used fabricated ideas. When I played just now that little Tesla puzzle with the electric diodes all connected to each other horizontally and vertically, first of all, you would never want to do that with those wires. It'd be really, really dangerous. And second of all, having them that way and the little popping out nodes like needing to be connected to something instead of like the circuit not just like flowing from top to bottom. They should have just asked one electrical engineer, hey, can you help us design this puzzle to be really cool and electrically accurate, instead of giving us what they gave us. It's fine. It was, you know, cute in its own way, but at the same time, I'm thinking electrically the whole time. And so, you know, I was trying to just get that out of my head and just think in terms of what would a PC game designer do in the early 2000s? Yeah. I'll go down there. What's down there? Widows and orphans are single lines of text dangling on their own away from the paragraphs, either at the bottom or top of a new page. Oh, yeah, gotcha. So if somebody writes such that then the last line of something ends up just, yeah, being by itself at the top of something, or yeah, I catch that. Is like a widow at the bottom of a page and the orphan is at the top or something like that. So your friend is why those shows made me so angry about wrong details? No, those are the other guys. My friend was one of the good ones that like did lots of forensic research to write those good episodes. But if it felt sloppy, or if it feels like everything was wrong about how they did an autopsy, or somebody stepped in, had, you know, computer talk that was all funky, that was someone else. That little spiral elevator is so cute. Honestly, I like it. I would do a spiral like that if I had a place where I would build an elevator. It's a nice thought. All right, what are we unlocking? The iris? Are we opening the iris? Please tell me you're opening the iris. Come on, iris. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. The pupil moved in a way I did not expect. Wait, no. Where are you going? What is that for? Why'd it close back up? I went through all that effort to make that elevator work. For what? For what? Okay. Oh, more pages. Hello. All right. I see it all so clearly now. So clear without the fog to sweep it away. How the young men in the village don't want to listen to the elders. Well, it sounds like today. How they stand together at the back of the room, a growing knot of anger twisting inside them. Why should we abide by your rules, old men? They scream. You have no life inside you left to live. That sounds like Congress. You gave it up decades ago to the tree. Tamara wants to take the children home. She doesn't like the way the tempers are rising. Do something, Savidro, she whispers. Tell them to stop shouting and make them listen. Tell them. What, my love? Tell them what? That their young lives do not belong to them alone? That our people are meant to be slaves to our world? Cirrus and Akinar can see the confusion they're creating. I catch them looking at faces, measuring which men are most dissatisfied. Later, they will approach these men in secret. They will urge the malcontents to boycott our rituals. They will prey on their youth and dissatisfaction. And the young men will begin forming gangs. They will throw off our traditions, rise against the elders, and follow the brothers. Riots will start, and the tree will be neglected. Oh, Tamra, it's also obvious now. But why couldn't I see it at the time? Every lie the brothers told, every whisper made to put themselves in power. And when our world started collapsing around us, why didn't I see how Cirrus and Akinar didn't care? They never believed the truth behind our traditions. They never understood the work we had to do. They only knew the time had come to leave. And when they did they left their linking book behind, knowing I would use it to chase after them. They lured me to this world, tied me up, and left me to die here. Because I didn't stop them when I should have. Cirrus and Akinar are not in Tomana. Every day I become more and more convinced Atris' sons are not there. What happened, Atris? Did you grow tired of them the way you tired of Narayan? Did you abandon them the way you abandoned my people behind your shield? It does not matter. I can still take revenge against their father. Now that I'm no longer stuck on Jananan, I can avenge all the dead in my world. I've already reopened his other books. Oh, I think we already read this part, didn't we? Oh, yeah. We read this part. I just get into the flow. All right. Yeah, interesting. Now you get to enjoy the spiral again. I sure do. Hello, guy. Hi. Can we do this again? Whee! That's very nice. It's a shorty, but a goodie. Thanks for getting me to the iris that I can't do anything with yet. But we have power here that we didn't used to have before. So is that meaningful to this puzzle? Can we... Okay. All of those are open. You're still doing what you do. Does this work now? Oh. Okay. Does this do something different now? Okay. Close one. Still not at the red line. Hold? No hold. Close to. No way. No, it's not. It's a click and drag lever. I need a moment. It's a click and drag lever. How much of our stream did we spend staring at the valves? How much of our stream do we spend clicking, holding? Nothing in this game is click and hold, or these would be click and hold. Somebody asked me, do you click and hold things in this game when I was here? And I said no. I said no. I kind of want to wait for the people to come back from Twitch ads before I continue on. But I can't. I can't believe the fourth one's open. The fourth one opened. Oh my god. I didn't bring any supplies. I feel like I just need a snack or a stiff drink. They were trying to give me a hint. They were trying to give me a hint. Wow. Yeah, can you imagine an entire game where there are things that you can move and look like you should be able to maybe grab and maneuver? And I was even mentioning this thing about Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear 1 and 2, where when you open a door, you grab with the mouse and then you pull and move your cursor like you're opening a door. Anything like flipping through, open, create all the maneuvers are done in a very like I'm moving the world sort of way. If these sort of valves existed in Layers of Fear, you would click down, hold, and then rotate your cursor in a circle. And if this was meant to be hold and then move it, the other elevator, which is also on a round pedestal in the same room, would be designed the same way. And these, which are also very tactile, you would hold and spin, and they would open, spin, and they would close, and everything would work cohesively with one control scheme. But the entire game of Myst 3 has been a game of you click and an animation plays if you get it right, and the thing moves for you. You don't do kinetic movements in this game. You have been seasoned, taught well by the developers how the game functions by puzzle after puzzle, by age after age, convincing you that the way of the game is maneuvered through single clicks and animations on their end. And also, how did that fourth valve open up on its own? Huh? How did that happen? Also, where are we? We're like in the middle of... How did we even get up here? You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody had to hint me too on that lever, and I too launched in a tirade about it. Good! Tyra, I feel like my brain and your brain are made of the same stuff. You're on a different level. This game's on a different level, Sam. All right. Pressure goes up. We're not getting to that red line anymore. I'll tell you that. What happens if we just go there? No. Do them all. Close them all. Pressure goes up. We're getting closer to the red. Oh! Okay, we're not getting to the red. Carbon and hydrogen much? Wait, we want to go this way. This way. More up. Is there any more up? No more up. So we can't get over to that ship from this thing. Darn. I was kind of hopeful there'd be a way. That's fine. What about all the way down? Whoa. 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 Okay. Oh, hey, we're back here again. All right. And one valve is open. Oh, interesting. So is this an indication of where we are? Can we go down lower? There is no more low. Where is that? Where's 2 take us? More up. Oh! Quite up. Okay. This looks like right where we were. Now they're all closed. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, there's got to be like, now we do the release of to get to the red. Right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're all engaged very differently now. Does it take all 4? That still didn't take it all the way to the red mark. What the heck? There's no more higher. Are there only 2 positions for this? Calling it an early night, gonna hit the sack. Thanks, Nico. Appreciate your face. Then go to sleep. See what you did there. Nice. Take it easy, Nico. Those of you who don't know Nico yet, please know him biblically. This is who we're talking about right here. Pretty much my bestie. Kind of a cool guy.
Isn't that the best when you're walking down and somebody like, and you're like, or, you know, either one of those.
We might want to open the shutter.
We used to do a lot of ERP. Not
What? Thanks. That was a special moment that we just shared right there. Oh, what? This one doesn't open again now that we're here. Oh my god, I bet that was Onyx. You had it coming. Oh, I'm so confused what I'm looking at then. Open 3. Goes down there. Can we go down now? More? There's no more down. It's only up. Okay, but now if we try to go up, there's not enough pressure to do so. So these do need to be closed. But I don't want to know people biblically. Wah, wah, wah. I'm just saying. Maybe life would be better as a salt pillar. Okay. All the way. All the way to the top. Whoa. Okay. Is there any getting off this crazy ride, Jane? Get me off this crazy thing. Anything clickable way up here? They're all open. Is there any more up? from here? No. If we close them all and do it again. One of my favorite Anthony Jeselnik jokes, and I know he's not for everybody, and I know some of his jokes are pretty awful, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt pillar, like the story of Lot. One of his one-liner jokes I remember I really enjoyed was, I dated a girl I used to know biblically, and by that I mean I didn't trust a fucking word or something like that. I'm bad at telling jokes. We got higher. We got it higher up. We are higher on the platform. Do we need to be? Do we need to be up here with this for some reason? I feel like we're doing something right. Coming to the top. We're in the red. That seems dangerous. Can we break this? Oh my. Oh my. Oh, it's a lot of red. I'm gonna break this. We're gonna explode. Oh, wait, is that the end? Oh. I'm so confused what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Maybe now we could release enough pressure to get it to do what would we have it do? That red line still doesn't seem to make much of a whole heck of a lot of a difference. Am I trying to get to like the level of that? But I don't even see it way over there. I want to go all the way down. I don't want to get off either. Yeah, the higher I go, it seems like the more pressure I'm building up. It's all the way back down. That's fine. Oh, we didn't go all the way down. I'm so confused. I don't know what my goal is to even know, like, in the first place, like, what it is I'm trying to accomplish. If we only do partial down. That get me to a weird altitude with something in it? Oh, that got me off the platform. Oh, and the needle? Is this like messed up now? Is that what that other thing is for? It releases different levels of steam. The one on the side is like a reset button for the puzzle. In case you miscount. Oh, son of a bitch. I bet you have to go up a certain amount and then go down a certain amount to get to that red line. There's no indication of what you have to do. Is this just like a science experiment? Okay. 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 There's a dirty trick in play here, which I feel it's only fair to tell you. It's not directly affecting what you're doing. Just watch out for sneaky tricks. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait, that raises it. Damn it. This one's liftable except at the bottom. That doesn't do anything. don't know what I'm doing. Just experimenting. You know these people, the doors behind doors people? Oh, I do. I remember them all too well. Am I back at the bottom again? Crazy. Is that the line? Is that close enough? I feel like I'm half a tick on it. I'm gonna say that's good enough. Let's go. Go where you're supposed to go. What? We go the other way? Go. What the hell? I got it. I got it on the line. I got it on the line though. Kind of. Mostly. What the heck? I wish I could stand over here and manipulate this and move the elevator without being on it. So you could see underneath the elevator. It just seems to be so random where you end up. I'm so... Like, even if I get up to the same level, which I feel like I kind of am at, I don't know how to get over there, or what I would do being close to this, or what I would do if I got to the top, because I've already been to the top of this tower. There's nothing telling me go more to the top. Oh, that doesn't let you go up. Now you can't go up. There's no indication of, like, keep these ones open, and then close these ones, and then close those ones. These should all be fine amounts of pressure to keep moving. Really? What? Now nothing works to go up higher? And we're not even in the red. We're back down at the bottom again. We are. And just release this. Thanks. I'm just gonna quit that cutscene. Seen it 1,000 times now. I didn't learn shit. From all of that, I didn't learn anything. Just skip. This takes you to the same level. Alright. I don't know. This thing does have different clicks too, depending on how far you pull. If we just do like some clicks. Nothing? Doesn't click in the other direction. One shy of the full click. That moves you. That one moves you. Does that change my altitude at all? It doesn't look like it. That looks like the same height. That looks like the same height. Clicks don't seem to matter. Amount of valves open don't seem to matter. Probably got to keep track of how many tick marks each valve gives to get the right combo to get that red line. I got to the red line, I thought. Or maybe just one shy. Hard to say. Maybe. I'm getting to the point with these games where I'm hard pressed to want to like keep writing things down in journals because I've written so many things down where it doesn't even pay off. Oh, come on. It was like right there. This is going to take it too far down. Oh, no, it's not right there. We're basically back to where we used to be. Will this go up at all with all three of those open? No. Do you need all of them shut? I'm available for hints if you need. Saves you bugging Oz, and sometimes I can even craft rhyming hint riddles. That might be fun. All right. If we were here. No, everything we do here is gonna increase the pressure. Bring it back down again. We'll just skip the cutscenes of where we're moving up and down. That looks promising. In the right vein, anyway. It's there again. It's like feels like it's touching the in between the right tick and maybe the wrong tick. What would we even do? Is it too much? You don't think that that's gonna do the right thing? I think we'd get some sort of confirmation. God, the delay between the two wheels is like crazy. I am clicking like mad to make it happen as fast as it can. Okay, back up here again. Maybe try that. Whoops. Closed the valve instead of opening one. My bad. Ah, we're not going to make it. It's going to be too much. Damn. It's like we went 4 down. Try this. And then I don't know how to resolve this. How much did that take us up? Wait, this was down, but then that burst open. Why do they burst open in the orders that they do? The other two were already open, or the other, no, this one was closed. This one and this one were open, then this one and this one opened, and this one closed up again. That doesn't make any sense. God, I don't... If I start writing down combinatorics of what I'm doing and what it's doing, I don't even know if it's making any sense at all. Damn, I feel like it's going to be too much again. It is. It's back to where it was. How did I manage that? Okay. All right. Let's try to do some. Okay. We're 5 shy of the goal. Can you go up with just one of the valves that you can press? Done. Yes, you can. The answer is yes. We just do the left one. Literally just the left. What happens when we drop that one? We're 1 too high. Now we're 1 too high with everything open. And we can't go lower than this. So we've added 1. This will bring us back down. And now if I open this, yeah, we're still 1 too high. What if we close number 2? 1 too high. It doesn't seem to change. Wait, 2 and 4 don't let you go up? 1 and 4 let you go up. What? 3 and 4 also don't let you go up. But 1 let you go up. What about if we do 1 and 2? Leave 3 open. Now we are the full long tick away plus 1. Now we are still the same amount, but all are open. Can we drop from here? The full number of that full thing plus 1 tick again. Now only 1 is open. How did the other 2 close? I have no idea. Except this is how I left here. Which also means that nothing should have changed. It didn't. Son of a bitch. I feel like the more I pay attention to this puzzle, the more I realize nothing I'm doing is affecting it. But it used to. I was affecting it. Back when I wasn't paying close attention. Now I'm trying to be systematic in the systematic thinking. In that, I'm not doing anything. Drop. Just lower. Just close the 1. This is going to be too low again. I know it. By a lot. By 5. I was like, I reset the puzzle. I'm not understanding how they are, when they stay closed and when they don't stay closed when you go up and down. I'm not seeing the pattern. Come on. Alright, we're back up to this. There was an even higher one than this too. Can we get back to that? I feel like there was an answer hiding in that. That's the dirty trick part? What is? Because there's this. This too. This is really high up. And we tried to get out from here. This is, you're able to get up right there. So getting this high in the first place is like, why? Why did we do this? you know? Not understanding the valve position change. Oh. Huh. Damn. Okay, now they're all closed. Now they're all still closed. What? Why? They're not actually changing. You're tricked into thinking that they are. Oh crap, that one doesn't move. Why is that so little? It did such a little bit of move. Why am I one over at this? One over. This can put me way too far down. And any one of these is going to raise me back up to one over. This is where the puzzle starts, where you can't get it to past the one. Tell me this just resets this. Just completely resets me. So I'm gonna get like a my notepad for this game open or something. But I super don't know what I'm writing. The lowest values controls 10, the middle valves 4 each, and the top. They're different valves. I see what you're saying. I'm not looking at the same valves. I am moving to other versions of the valves, there and there. Yeah. I see that. I see that now. Okay. Valves hidden behind other doors. Yeah, basically. Son of a bitch. It feels like the exact same valves were moving with me the whole time, and I was so confused why they were changing what was open and what was closed. What? Okay.
Will you stop kissing everything? Ow!
And the animation spins you around so you can't see. Raiders, hello, hello. Welcome. Hi. We are not solving Voltaic. We are being told how to get through Voltaic tonight. Hi, Oz. Welcome. That's why I haven't called you. Because, yeah. That's fine. I mean, yeah. I think it's probably just how this would have had to have gone. I was looping. I was very stuck. I didn't necessarily say like, hey, just tell me how to do this, but I think that the general consensus is everybody saw that I was just about to get out a notepad and start writing down all sorts of details about what I was seeing in this tower. And there's another puzzle before this. What was the other one that there was no way I was going to solve? You'll enjoy the other worlds are better. We'll see. So I need to drop by 10 and then I guess drop by 1 to get it. But drop by 10 and then go up. This used to work. This used to work. Why does this not work? Do you have to be in the yellow to get movement? Is that what it is? Yeah, the fact that you turn your back on these and the fact that you can't see the lower one from here. And they planted this up here so you can't see the top one. There's something wrong with these people. And they force you to turn your back. That's just rude. These are all open. I can't even address these anyway. And I can't lower the lower ones low enough. So I guess what I have to do is plug all these ones up. Go back up to the top. Go back down to the bottom. Lower what I can and still come up. Something like that. I can't leave these ones open. Wait, why does this not let me go up? This is impossible. There's more up to do. There's more up, please. There's no way we're at the highest point. Okay. Colors correspond to the seam needed to get to the levels. Oh. Man, knowing the puzzle, I thought like then it would all come together. And it did not. And then it did not. All right, close one of these. Damien asking for uppies was not on my Twitch bingo card today. I will always ask for uppies. All right. So these are all open now. I need to drop to this number. Ugh, I need to count. So I have 10s at the bottom. All the bottoms are closed. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I have one valve from the next tier down below me and one valve from here to drop. But that's not going to happen because I need to close valves up here. That adds to the problem. So if I close 3 of these, maybe I only need to drop one valve in the level below. I have to recount just to be sure because I'm tired and confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, these are on the greater marks. That's good. That's 110. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is this not a greater mark? This needs to be a greater mark. They messed up the artwork for this. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This should be another great mark. So that's all three of the bottom ones. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 will get me. That's lowering one of the ones down below. Then I need 2 of these open to go down even further. How did I mess that up? 2 of these. 1 of those. All 3 of the bottoms. That's how we do. That is how we do. 2 of those. 1 of those. All 3 of these. I didn't come up with any rhyming hits so far. Riddles, but no rhymes. Okay. I would say, Sam, I appreciate you getting me through this one. I would personally prefer if in the future, especially for this one, because they're fun, they're hard, they're challenging, and I was getting to the point where maybe I'd want to start to do some systems research on this. I might wait to tell me like the full puzzle solution until I ask, just to be sure that I have a fighting chance to try to come up with something that ends up lining up with the solution. I know I was stuck on this one for quite a while, but I'd prefer to ask. Appreciate you. All right, so that's one rung of 10. 2 rung of 10. 3 rung of 10. Do it. Yes. Tell me that's on the line. It still looks wonky. But that's about as straight as we're going to get it. It's about as straight as we're going to get it. Didn't do anything. I was expecting fanfare. You beat Mist Exile. Congratulations. Nothing. Yeah, it was still a little bit difficult even knowing. I want to hit this thing because maybe it involves this, but I'm scared to like mess with the I'll save. Did I valve? I did save. Wait. I did save, right? Wait, it didn't save it. Oh crap. Maybe that's what happened. I hit enter. Oh, there. Did I valve? There it is. Oh, they're in alphabetical order. Oh, that's wonky. Please don't ever do save games in alphabetical order. We'll never know what order we had saved them in. Unless we then cohere to your alphabet style. All right, let's see what happens if we do this. Please tell me this isn't the reset button after all. Oh? Oh? Something new? So you're telling me that's going to reject the Steam no matter what, unless you get the right combination? Sus. Sus. We're busting. Oh no! We've hit the iris. You know what that means. We got to go get the iris. We know how to get the iris at least. Raiders, by the way, how was your night? Oz, what were we streaming? Was it fun? Did you have a good time? Who was a degenerate this evening? Give me all the details. Spill the tea. Also, Raiders, if you don't know me by now, then you weren't paying attention earlier when I begged Oz to put me on her stream so that she could teach me how to get through part of this game. All right. Let's go, dirigible. Working elevator. Working dirigible. Hey, buddy. Where are we even going? Why did I power you? Why did I spend all this time on you? 'Cause you're cool? Is that enough of an answer? I guess in Myst games, 'cause it looks cool is probably the reason why you do things. All right. Hop in. Where we're going, we don't need roads. This is like the Peter Pan ride at Disneyland. Cutscene. Oh, it's just like the trams on Ribbon, but with the balloon on top. And why? Because we have a rail. It looks thin. But if you spend all this time making these structures so that you could make this wire, why not just make an actual rail? You got plenty of metal, apparently. Where are we going? All the way back to the beginning. Why? Why? Literally the beginning of the island. We did it. We're back to the beginning. You know, it's all about cool modes of transport, I suppose. Just watch, stop complaining. Let me, it's not complaints, it's social commentary. And I enjoy it. If my audience does not appreciate my sarcastic, biting commentary, then they have found the wrong person. All right, how do I get over there now? What am I doing up here? Pulling this lever? It's true, we could not touch this lever before. Oh my. Okay, now we're really getting back to the beginning. What is going on? Wait, what? Holy shit. Is that a UFO? Did we just launch a spaceship? Okay. You were saying it's all about cool modes of transport, if I remember correctly. Is that right? All right. Electricity rod was connected. I guess that's what we needed. Thanks. You plugged it in. That's all that needed to happen. Thanks. Expensive and complicated plug. Can I climb up down over there? There's like a... Wait. What am I supposed to do? Where's down? Uh-oh. Did I get myself well and truly stuck up here? If I pull this away, will I unplug it? Wait, where are we going? I did not consent to this. Oh my. That didn't look very well controlled at all. Okay. Here we are. Life, finds a way. Wait. Oh, I'll wait. What am I waiting on? I'll save. Did I? I'll save over did I, Valve, because I did. Holding on. Holding. This makes me really want to be able to control myself more than just clicking. Now you're back at the beginning. 100%. Okay, never mind. Okay. Cool. Thanks. I do like that. The way these things shift in here. Hi. Hello. Hello. Cool, 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 cool. Nothing clicky up here, right? Alright. Shall we descend? Oh my. Another type of ladder in this world. Can you believe it? What does this do? Oh. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I'm drawing the shape of the floating debris. Okay. You missed these ones. Right there. You missed those. First pattern recorded. What's up, Kit? On a scale of 0 to 3, I don't know what Voltaic is. We are in the first sub-quest of Myst 3. And I think we got the thing we came here to get. Which was this symbol made of floating garbage. Cool. Thanks, Voltaic. Thank you. It's been rough. Tyra says Voltaic is the worst of the 3 ages is what it is. Garbage, nice. Yeah. Garbage. What the hell? Oh, that was that closing. I thought somebody played the sound effect. I was like, oh, you got me. You trolled me. All right, can we get back to this again? Wait, can we not leave? This is our way out, is this little orb thing. Okay. Oh, the music, though. Hell yeah. Alright, can we get back in? Wait, this thing won't let us leave either? Okay. Now I'm confused. Can we climb up this pillar? Can we jump off into the water? Huh. Here I thought we had an answer. The book home is in here. No clicky over there at all. Slow down, cowboy. I'm slow. I'm slow. I'm slowing. Looking for things. Promise. I will check different angles. I will do the OCD, Walk of Mist. This is going to make me start doing this in real life. I'm going to take one step, do a full 360. Take one step, full 360. If anybody asks me to be their a groomsman, I will do this walk down the aisle. Step, spin, step, spin. Go back in the tunnel to the symbol? Why?
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
We're already down there. Already clicked on everything. I mean, I would fall to my death. At the bottom of the tunnel, was there something to interact with? Obviously not. In the walls of the tunnel? I looked. What, this? I guess my cursor changed. Alright. What is this doing in here? This isn't where the book is. Why would they move the place where the book is to leave? I'd bury it inside of a wall that doesn't even look like it's actually doors. The only way I knew is because my cursor changed. You know the thing that changes your cursor? Yeah, when I'm looking at things. Hiding. I am as slow as I can while putting on a show. Let's go back to Jananin. Because they're bastards sometimes. They are. I would have found it eventually, you guys. You all are just as impatient as me. Because I'm impatient as how I walk. but you all are impatient in waiting to see if I will discover things. And tonight was a clear example of that. Ooh, we're back in here again. Interesting. It would have taken you like 20 minutes. So it would take me 20 minutes. How long did it take you? Hard to remember, right? Okay. Getting out of here. Can we just walk through the double doors, or is this door not working with us still? Still no? Oh. Oh. Oh, you could just do that. Wait. Okay, you're just gonna close that door, right? Why is this like an airlock? Clearly there's nothing wrong with the air out here. Oh, this was the first time I was able to make that move. That was quite nice. You're gonna suffer if you don't slow down? I already suffer. I slowed down. You played the game back when everything was slow on the game, though. You look up from the floating trash and it's right in front of you. Is it though? Because my instinct isn't look up at the wall, it's look back up where I came from, which is the ceiling. I would have skimmed over that there was a door there. I don't know. Okay, we have a choice here to make. Either Amateria or L something something. I think I want to do Amateria next, just on the premise of how the words sound. I don't really know anything about anything, but the other one sounds kind of like Elven of name, and this one sounds not, like less magical foresty sort of sounding. So I think we're gonna try this one next. Amateria, yeah. He's doing it on purpose now, Oz. I'm not. I actually, I travel in what is in my head a deliberate pace in this game. I honestly do. When I'm talking right now, I'm trolling. I'm trolling in, you know, my responses. But the whole like joking aside, my facade aside, I am trying to play this at a pace that is maybe like a quarter speed of what my brain would like. What my eyes and senses and sensibilities say. Go at this pace, you know, run through and, you know, check out hallways and look around and do all this sort of stuff. I am tempering my brain down to about a quarter speed, roughly. And I'm trying to get to that place where I can appreciate and just enjoy the art, enjoy the music, sink in, look around me anyways, just for the art's sake. And try not to worry too much about what I'm going to find or not find. Those book opening devices are real cool. Real cool. Well, this looks very, very neat. Kind of Asiatic, maybe? I like all the interesting little gazebos all around over stilted area. It's kind of like aquatic channel woods. I can appreciate that. I know, that's okay. I'll punch him when he comes to bed. Thanks. Yeah, choose violence, Oz. Good. Amateria is fun. Slow down. No IR fast. Adana's my favorite, but Amateria is fun. Okay. My fave is Amateria. He's gonna run through Amateria for show. I will be appreciative. I will. You're introduced to a new area and then didn't look around. Instead, you returned to the area before instead of doing the 360 in the new space. The new space gave me something already. It gave me the symbol. From a developer's standpoint, I generally believe that when you reach a dead end of an area and you get like a crux critical item, you don't hang out there for a secondary thing too. I was just thinking in a lot of cases, it's my brain autofilling what would devs of games do. And it just turns out that I'm wrong a lot of the time when I'm thinking about the Myst developers. Like, I think, oh, it makes sense. You get this, then you go back to the established way to get out. And that was the other part of it, is I wasn't looking for the book down at the bottom of that well because I knew where the book was. When you first start, the book is in that Oculus. My impression is there's one more puzzle to solve, and it is how to open the Oculus, not find a secondary location for the book. Does it make sense how they like put the gun on the wall by showing you the Jananan book right out of the gate in that spherical device? It's not an Oculus, that spherical metal container. And so as soon as you enter, if you checked that container, that's your way back. So when it falls down, you don't think, I gotta find another book. I think personally, and I think most people would think, I got to figure out a way to get that thing open. I know where the book is. How do I get it out? Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate your face. Nauseum, welcome. I like the screen name, by the way. Welcome to my family of fledglings. If you listen to the theme music, they're singing the names of the ages in that dramatic music. Wait, what? That's awesome. Violence works sometimes. Wrong. Mist says wrong. Mistabs are their own species. True. I've heard this game is good. This game has been a lot of fun so far, but I'll probably wait to... I'll engage with chat after Twitch ads are over. We still have roughly 25 minutes to go. So we're gonna explore around, really sort of sink our teeth into this new age before calling it a night. And then this is the end of my work week as a streamer. So I'll see you all again after this one on Wednesday. We're gonna be doing another discourse topic. Probably, honestly, working on building stuff and chatting at the same time. Whether that's building in Minecraft, I run a Minecraft server, or building in Enshrouded, which is an early access like castle and fort builder sort of game. Not fort builder, because that implies that you get raided, but like, I don't know, castle and medieval town sort of builder. Do one of those while doing our discourse topic. Thursday is going to be an exciting day. This next week, Thursday, we're going to be starting a new game, Mother 2, also known to American audiences as Earthbound. So I'm super excited. We played through its predecessor and beat it this last Thursday. It was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to play the sequel and then the sequel of that one. All right, let me catch up with chat. Misdevs are their own species. I've heard this game is good. I'm enjoying it so far. The puzzles are challenging and I'm getting a lot of help, frankly. I'm trying not to just like get a walkthroughs amount of help, but I do sometimes prod and ask like, where do I need to be? Or I'll mention like, these are the things I'm trying. Am I barking up the wrong tree? Just so I stop like wasting everybody's time. So the game's going a little smoother than probably somebody who played this in like 2001. But I mean, I think that makes it a better show in the end of the day. And the immersion and the lore and all that stuff, that part is great. I'm really liking the lore of the Myst series so far. Myst devs are buttholes, but they're consistent buttholes. I take offense to that. They're very inconsistent across the games and within the games. Just the ladders of Voltaic were wrong from each other. There were 4 different ladder designs that I encountered in that one age. They're not getting anything consistent in Myst. I've been following Oz for a long time now. This is wild. Awesome. My better half. You're following the right one of us too, so I appreciate that. But thanks. It's cool to see Oz's community enjoying my side of things too. Especially when on Saturday nights the past couple weeks, I've just been invading her channel and saying, help, I need another hint. In some of the tracks they do, but not all. Amateria is usually the easiest one to hear. Oh, interesting. I have to listen for that. Nauseum says, oh, way to follow you too. Didn't you just beat Myst 4? Nice. I did beat 4 and the last puzzle made me mad. A lot of I'm playing so many puzzle games that make me mad. I got mad at parts of Monkey Island. I got mad at parts of King's Quest. But it's like a rivalry mad. It's like a friendly mad. Like you're up against somebody in like a sport, you know, like a tennis match where you're really struggling to beat the other person. Maybe you get beat, but then you shake hands at the end and you're like, you know what? That's a lot more fun than like just trouncing somebody where it would feel like you felt kind of bad. I like having a challenge, and so me getting mad is me feeling like I'm well challenged. You know what I mean? I'm doing Skyrim for a bit now. Oh, cool. What you building? Hopefully not a stealthy archer like everybody else. I mean, they're consistently buttholes. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the missed games are so far kind of consistent in their buttholeness. They sing all the names of the ages in the main theme, and then the child voice sings Saavedra's age, Narayan. Interesting. That's clever. To answer questions, I liked Voltaic. Oh, my question on the stream. I like Voltaic a lot. I got stuck in a puzzle there, but it was totally my fault. I don't know. Don't be so quick to say that. I feel like I can at least explain to you all the reasons behind my logic, so you at least know why I got stuck on something. But I also feel like these games are seen from two different eyes. Everybody who's watching tonight that's never seen these games, I bet you're stuck just as much as me in the same ways I am. Everybody who knows the answers to the puzzles, I bet it's incredibly hard for you to see the puzzles in an agnostic way. They reprogram your brain every time you see a new puzzle and beat it. You know what I mean? The composer wanted the child voice to represent Saavedra. Oh, too bad they didn't play the track from The Prodigy. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Prodigy? Would have made Narayan so much more bumpin'. I need to go back and finish 4, to be honest. I managed to skip most of the last age. Oh, whoops. Do you like beat it with a... I don't know. I don't know how that one goes yet, so maybe I shouldn't be asking you questions. I'm a good sneaky archer. I have clips to prove it. I'm just joking. It's a trope for, you know, Skyrim. It tends to be like one of the most effective builds that you can do in the game. So I get it. I've played snipers in Fallout, and it feels like nothing could possibly be as good as this. You also don't want to turn up your brightness so you have trouble seeing some stuff. It's not I don't want to. There's serious hazards in doing so, and then I have to do it back again the other way. And Tyra did mention I could get a USB hub instead of using my monitors as USB devices, which would, you know, help in case I turn off my monitor by accident because the button's the same as the menu buttons. There could be a whole production chain of events, but when this game is done, how many other games am I going to play where I don't have video settings in the game? I don't know. Even other old games have gamma sliders. I don't know why this one doesn't. Yeah. Wait, what? There was the Prodigy song wrote a song called Narayan. What? Well, it's almost not almost 1 a.m. and I'm not drunk as hell. I'll explain the same thing to you. The reason it's interesting to watch puzzle streams is watching how people do it. Totally, 100%. I try to talk my way through everything that I'm doing so you at least know, why am I clicking here? Why am I doing circle here? Why am I, you know, why do I feel stuck in this spot? I'm my own commentator. Don't ask if you don't want the answer. I just answer stuff. Yeah. Also, everyone has one puzzle they solve instantly, and also super easy puzzle they solve instantly. Oh, in a game like this? What are you linking me on? Is that the song from The Prodigy? I will... Oh. We'll watch that later. We'll watch that one later. That messes with my whole stream setup right now. There's a bonus track on YouTube in which the composer's wife sings. Aww, how sweet. Everyone has a hard puzzle they solve instantly and an easy puzzle they get stuck on for an hour. I could see that. I've definitely hung my head in shame at one or two puzzles that I had to get Oz to weigh in on, and then I realized it was a me problem, like a big me problem. And I've had other puzzles where I've solved, maybe not in Myst. I don't think this has happened in Myst, to be perfectly honest, but in other puzzle games before the Myst series, I've had some folks, like Kitty probably knows, where I've solved it and they've been like, oh, like everybody I watch play this game gets stuck on that puzzle and you just got through it. So I don't feel dumb when I play this game. I just feel stuck in ways like they think in a completely different mindset than I do. Arbitrary is going to take way longer than Voltaic, but it's more fun. Okay, cool. Let's pop in. Solved Arbitrary in like 15 minutes? Oh, two completely conflicting answers. I walked around the lava pipe on Voltaic for like 3 days. That sounds right to me. Yeah, that lava area was dumb. Dumb. This is pretty. I like this. I like the color scheme. I like the water. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is nice. Got an Asiatic theme. Oh cool. Got like a tram system here too. That actually looks like a roller coaster. Yeah. I could get behind this. Cool. All right. Can we walk up this? This does not look walkable. It is not walkable. But it's pretty. And it's also sunsetty, which I'm already a little bit nervous about darkness in the game. Yeah, look at the sky, right? This is a good sky for a game of this era. Look at this. Storming. Quickly turning night. You can see some stars. We get out where you can see better. Not really. Not so much. Oh, maybe over here. There we go. Yeah. Big billowy clouds. Very pretty. Good stuff. And nice nice themes too here. Everyone has their puzzle. Oh man, let the pinball madness begin. Oh, these aren't roller coaster racks or roller coaster tracks. Touches a linking book. Wait, this is just Japan. I mean, this could be for the style. It's less fantasy and more like Japan. Isn't that true of like 90s and early 2000s fantasy games though? It's like you'll go and explore mystic realms such as the enchanted forest, the glittering gemstone mines of the dwarves, the mechanical city of the gnomes, ancient Egypt, Japan. It's like, wait, hey, what? You left fantasy and just entered our world, and you just started, listing places on our planet that, for some reason, Westerners feel are exotic. My fucking fave. The sunset's gorgeous. You'll get better views. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can't see the sunset from here. Listen, stop calling out my girlfriend. She just likes Genshin. Okay. There's nothing wrong with Genshin. Okay, so here's Janana. It's wide open right out here. Hopefully it doesn't fall in the water and make us search for a new Jananan book like the last age we were just in. Like, oh, ha ha ha, can't get back. Oh, mossy stones and everything too. Fun fact, there's a season in my life where I was almost going to be a vendor for stones like this in like people's Zen rock gardens. These stones can cost anything from $200 to $20,000 a piece if they're authentic. And it was going to be my job to go to like Hollywood events, red carpets, mansion parties, dress to the nines, schmooze, fraternize, have a few drinks with people, pass a business card, talk to them about what I do, and get like a big business going in selling ancient Japanese rocks. I used to work retail merchandising. I don't doubt it. It's yeah, enterprise sales is a weird beast. It's nothing like what most people have ever experienced. But decided against going that route in my life. Wait, why am I? Oh, I'm on stairs. Weird. That was not the click I expected. I wanted to see in there, like it looked like a clicky, but I think it's just a light source. Can we click to that side? You can. Okay. Mushrooms just like an enshrouded. I want to loot them. All right, let's go down. Take you. Are they mushrooms or are they just glowing stones? Everything here is hard to tell if it was crafted this way or... Looks like you come up. Oh, those are stairs up. Oh, it's confusing. My eyes. It's so they're all like basalt pillars sort of things, or they're actually carved that way, or it's a mix of both. Might be a mix of both. What's out this way? Can we click forward? That's one. Ooh, there we go. Nice pretty view. Got the water doing water effects too. Living like we have a high-end computer in 2001. Which, if it were, we kind of do. Okay. Anything above me still kosher. There's a lot of walking. I'm looking around. You see how slow I'm walking? This is me at a quarter speed. Oh. Lightning going up. That looks deeper in again. That's the way we came. That looks deeper in. There's like a little cage there. We'll have to remember that. So we're going to come out this way first. Glowies. Oh, they even have like floaty lanterns in the water. Aww. Somebody must have just been here then. Otherwise, these things would have sunk or floated away. Wait, how come I can zoom in on that? You can always click faster? No. You have no idea. I'll get flack. I'll get punched if I go upstairs. If I click too fast, when I go upstairs, I will get punched. Imagine speedrunning the series. Probably not hard. You just have to memorize exactly where to click. What is this? Is it a... Oh, it's a marble. It's what you guys were talking about. These are all marble tracks. Cute. Cute. Oh, joke is for Oz. I used to speedrun Mist and Ribbon before COVID gave me nerve damage. Oh. Did you get like the really bad, like long COVID, crazy remapping of your body sort of thing that some people got? Are the clouds moving or I'm imagining they're moving. They're moving in my eyes. That's how tired I am. They're not actually moving. Wow. Kind of. Oof. I hope they eventually find ways to like rehabilitate people out of that kind of stuff. That's not like permanent. You know what I mean? What is this? This is wild. This looks hazardous to my health. Oh my. Big storm. Big storm. Go home, D. You're drunk. What do you mean I'm drunk? Mostly it's healed. The only lasting damage is my right pinky doesn't work. Yikes. At least your body picked like the tiniest finger. What are you? What do you guys do? Hi. So many buttons. Are these little buttons in front of the big buttons? Oh, these aren't buttons. What are these? Like nails? Wait, what are they in front of? Oh, just like pieces of stone? Everything's a button to me. Oh, there's the sunset. Oh, too bright. Let's look at it from the side. It's very nice. Yeah, it's pretty. Very pretty. Okay. Green, gooey. Can't walk out there. What is it? Whoa. This tells you how to move the levers. Is that right? Is this the first? Is is this like literally the first missed puzzle where the key is right next to the puzzle in plain sight? Would they really do that for you? Never mind. You can't move these. Damn. I was like, look at how easy that is. They tell you exactly where the things are supposed to be. Nothing moves here. It's all stuck. And yes, I tried clicking and holding. And clicking, holding, and dragging. I tried everything. All right. I have to lurk. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Do what you got to do. Thank you for the lurk support. Like salt lakes? These things? Why do they glow like that? Bioluminescent algae or something? This has been wild. Glad to see you beat Mist 4, Tyra, and hope you're doing good, Oz. Oh, came right back with one click. Okay. What do you do? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are the music stings are making me a little bit nervous. Like, oh, what does that do? There's another marble up there too. Lots of marbles. Somebody mentioned Marble Madness. Who, by a show of hands, how many of you have played? I played Marble Madness. It is a hard game. The marble mechanics are crazy. And really well done. Like, such good use of physics in a game as old as it is. I don't even know when that game was made. I didn't play it when it was new. I played it much later. But it's one of those games, it's like instantly you know exactly what you're meant to do. And I mean, it's such a simple concept and still so fun. All right, do I clicky? Oh, here. Oh, cool. Hello. Okay, this isn't clickable up here. All right, walk in. I was expecting like maybe tatami. It's weird that it's all just like wood floor down there. What is this? Why do I feel short? I guess I'm not short for the... I don't know. Something about what I was looking up at made me feel kind of on the short side. What is this? What am I even... What are these? Oh no, you can grab and move things in here? Oh no. Is this a globe? And then why are we even doing this? That's my biggest question in Myst. Wait, why are we doing what we are doing right now? Okay. Well, don't know what we're doing at all. So, not sure why I placed what I did. We don't know what we're putting there, really. We don't have any clues to what combination or look it's supposed to be. It looks like these can all go in any position, too. But it fills the back two first and then the front two, or something like that. There are shattered remains of some of it, so you could take a guess as to what it used to be, but not the orientation or anything like that. Time to play with balls. Look at the way this is constructed. I don't really know what I'm looking at. These look like two rings that are not attached to the line here. It looks like there's a piece of rope and it's wrapped around this portion of hook of some sort. The hook has a little peg sticking out from it. Don't know what on earth this possibly is. Doesn't have a form factor that rings a bell in any way. And I can't tell the material it's made out of. And then this has some loop here that's holding up something that looks like it should be a full globe. Because this top part looks like it would hold the top of the globe in. This is all red. So I'd imagine they would fill it with some sort of red wood. When you put this wood here, it turns red. So you'd think, oh, you make 4 of those pieces, but there aren't 4 of them, so it's not the same red orb. And you can see down here, there's the darker chunks and the lighter chunks. But what order you put them in, how do you combinatoric that? I could do 16 different combinations and brute force it if it really is just a combination of the darker and the white glowies. Or I could look around for some sort of a clue as to how it's actually supposed to look instead of just randomly putting pieces in there. You obviously don't understand this puzzle yet, so keep exploring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you said, look at the way this is constructed, I thought you were telling me that I needed to like sort it out in my head. So I was telling you that I felt like I didn't have enough information by my merits. You won't brute force it. I could. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factorial pieces there. So it's brute forceable. It just wouldn't be very fun. And it's kind of bad sportsmanship. I don't like brute forcing things if I can help it. And this thing's wild. What on earth are we moving? Trust you won't? Oh, okay. Alright, alright. You say so. I want to just lick some of this. It looks like it would taste like lime jello. But I bet you can only try that trick once. But that's the one thing about Myst games that's different from like King's Quest. You could try a bunch of stuff and you will not die. Jello. We could go down this corridor, but I feel like that's going to lead me down a path of new exploration into a new area. Maybe we'll just enjoy the sunset and the lime jello right here and do a save. Lime jello. Save. It did save, right? There it is, lime jello. Just making sure that it's everything's that's the word I'm looking for. Alphabetical order. So weird. I always wanted to go splashing through it. Wouldn't it be fun just romping 1 foot in each hole and you try to like touch each hole with a foot stomp and get big old green splashy salty goodness all over you? The Myst guy is invincible. He, however, cannot jump. He can't even climb. When we were playing Riven a couple weeks ago, I made it to the top of the crater island, for those of you that know the game. And you make it onto this like nature path that leads you to this next area. And I was like, you could just walk along the top of this island from here on out. You don't even need to follow paths. You can just unlock everything else if you could just walk on the rocks. And it wasn't even like a climb. You could probably just sort of like put your hands forward on some rocks for a little bit of stability, but you don't need to like rock climb. And my Myst guy wouldn't do it. He'd only follow the nature path. I'm like, come on, you're bad at this. You're here in a strange world. You're, you know, trying to take down Gen. How are you going to try to take down Gen, this like gun-toting, adventuring, book writing master creator, when you can't even climb off of a nature path? All right, let's wrap things up. Love your faces, YouTube and Kick. If you are safe, fed, and loved, make sure someone out there is too, please. I'll catch you all on Wednesday for another discourse. And then Thursday, starting a new game. Friday, same old enshrouded amazingness. Saturday, we'll come back to this, which basically like right at the beginning of a new age. We haven't even seen all the rooms yet. So make sure to check everything out next week. Love to see you there. And if you can't make it on the live streams, all the VODs are up perpetually on YouTube. I'll try to do some curation work on the playlists. I know I'm a little behind getting them like in perfect order, but I will see you all then. Twitch, please hang on. We're going to send everybody in Twitch to a raid of somebody else's channel. So let me say goodbye to these other platforms, and then I will talk with you briefly. All right, YouTube, Kick, take care. Have a happy time zone wherever you are.